abu atano so abu akwan fancy o ma biem wasakwa no so Foma Mponte Fadi Maduma o ma biem 87.9 Tiba bia wo bia ya mo akwaba e de ba dwade no so Nana uo Roma Hill minia nana uo Roma Hill utie dwade no dendenden so ya die hard Lumba fan pa nyagro Jeffrey Sabre kose no nsia bebo agudie ho nsem papa pa no ene aboa no ayede April Sisi some so me say hatse folk ye be wuro ma so ye enra has eshe 7 ema mamprobi alpha has a bro mo nra o ye the details if I give ebeba hatse folk o ma confirm 4 signings but one align up about 6 more here for ye bedi unkomo na me de ho nsem nyina e de ato anim e wo kasafiri so hatse folk e transfers on line up ni nyina no me de ho enkomo no e de e brewa enye asam ketu akra player bibino kase walande e Kotoko International Airport na ofri Kotoko International Airport oba Prempe International Airport a player player who some say details. Stay tuned. Eba na me the details no and so at the amount our kasa video. Asante Kotoko buku medicals at the amount about 4 players be I am here for Kotoko medicals a players beno mubuku at the amamo me the some eba. Contract extension issues Peter Amidu Aqua and some at the same a branch of the Samba Ndongani O'Neill Gilbani the captain the contract extension issues I want some at the same Sanso and Muhammad Kamara more Kamara contract extension issues me want some at the Ebro e cry elha and Yasam Ketwa Ghana Premier League transfers are outwa esa otieno Ghana Premier League transfers outwa esa otieno ye be ni nyina ede ama say Odiwani HM Ghanaian players as well. Thomas Taipate assigning a 2-year deal at the Ama Villarreal. The Spanish La Liga no Villarreal. And a party appeal. So free ATM and about Arsenal. Free La Liga Dimba Premier League was the chief. a week pepper na has any Lions babo no. Weeks, 17th August. 17th August. That's a folk ever book club at the Band Out of Lions. I know I homo cap. Right, enough of the Jama here Damasi. Minim say more enjoy our bonti demum a brason. Say your transfer exclusives and your day amount. As usual, China hang or kaibina medicine so that's him. But yet and 7 April, ya enye asabketo Asante Kotoko. I say and I may share at the free. Minim somewhat to pee at the afamorphin. Donzo maka and 70p at the Achremo and Makadi minim at the Amamosa branch and Asante Kotoko. A done deal. Makwani mwaka chose morphin Donzo. A 3-year contract. And I'm chose initially. Nanka morphin. Epe 2 years. Nanko pe 2 years. Asante Kotoko pay for Emano 3-year contract. Yeah, agreement on the 3-year contract. No, I done. And Yafina. Me kwadwene ho ababia da bi Asante Kotoko ne morphin dealings no me kwadwene ho ababia enim eta branch no wa accept the 3-year deal me kire mu de ntia wan kwankwa pie mu ewo South Africa ni bi and enchiremu na me ma mo ne se o ko South Africa na o ye Ghanaian there is no visa arrangement on kwaje visa bia nemum se odwani akirem ewo o ya a Guinean now ko South Africa oje visa enunti Asante Kotoko goalkeeper Kamara Ibrahim aje visa Asante Kotoko captain Samba Ndongani aje visa and son ko South Africa. You go to South Africa with visa yen kokwa other countries now or South Africa any arrangement no but for Ghana we have that arrangement and so Ghanaian be anywhere ko South Africa oje visa and or dia ko ukodru airport wa immigration for Nabusa say over spend how many days. In fact, our arrangement they say 90 days near visa free. 90 days your visa free. Two corner jobs over 90 days. They will make arrangement for you. Navi de eono. Wamo eno edium komo. Enti the entire morphine don't so inti anko bino. Na sa a time I could apply visa no. Ama why eligible to get a South African visa na twemu. Enuti ena wan kobi problem be any ho now to confirm the problem be any ho no morphin stay a trainee with Asante Kotoko youth team no or stay back a trainee with Asante Kotoko womu youth team no until say abranche no finally ebuna ketem ko pie mu ewo Guinea biem na ofri Guinea esan so eba ene tinie morphin Donzo and then Achapa yebe 7 p.m. Now I touch it down. Out the Prempeh International Airport. Now I branch it, I touch it down. Now I touch it down. Nina and say Krobia Asante Kotoko. Ever say pre-season and I say almost 2 pre-season so Ochina Ewo Adakojachi. Asante Kotoko pre-season air to us Ochina Ewa Dakojachi. Na pre-season Kotoko air to us China. A more physical works. A China physicals and a dorsal. Enti a branch air back no about the with Asante Kotoko. The new program a technical team air out from a channel. A player be or be part of Kotoko be a baby. Tini. Player be or be part of Asante Kotoko piano. A China training a bekosono or be part of it. Eti a China no more physical works. ɛnyɛ bɔwɛks ne bebrebe ɛno ɛyɛ de ma peke ɛno ɛyɛ kyerɛ ɛna ɛba so Morphine Donzo every Guinea now Ghana to Guinea you need direct flight via from Ghana to Guinea ebi ni hɔ tinie Ghana you need Guinea so you Ghana Ghana na okɔ Guinea you need direct flight ɛyɛ adwuma ɛde free Ghana ha akɔ PM ɛwɔ Guinea ebi ni hɔ eti whatever it is ɛyɛ transit sɛm ɛna bɛba mu ɛne opa na akɔfo Ethiopia Airlines ɛde bɔkɔ akɔfo Addis Ababa ansa na waba selfo air avoir normally plane a tie copper air avoir Ivory Coast for omo airline no ɛno ɛde kɔ Abidjan then from Abidjan na apagya ne mu na ɛkɔ Conakry na wakɔkɔ PM ɛwɔ Conakry ɛhɔ na ɛnneɛma kɔyi ɛso ɛde ama wo afei utumi fo Askai na no so ɛde wakɔ one airline say Africa air spread the panegyri din pa ɛyɛ Air Peace Nigeria Air Peace ɛhɔ ne free say ɔmo kɔ but ɛno so still ɛsɛ move from Conakry to Nigeria either Lagos or Abuja so two international airports nyina very busy na afei ɔmo de waba abepiem ɛwɔ Ghana ɛno so ɛyɛ arrangement ɛwɔ African world there say ɔmo de ɛyi abɛka ɔmo route no Burkina but Guinea ni ade nka ho eti ekɔ Nigeria ekɔ Burkina ni ade ɔmo expande mame fonto yosa branch de did Morphine Donzo wono ɛhyɛ ne geni na se enra esan transit e wom ti ɔhyɛ geni na se enra na enne ɛna ɔbɛtouch down ɛwɔ Kumasi Prempeh International Airport ɔtouch down say Kim Asante company for make arrangement ɔmba pick no ɛde free the Prempeh International Airport na onum edna aba Kotoko hostel and as a residential facility yes because he's a player Kotoko assign it omu enyamfa announcement mi unveiling no mi but Makacho said abrante did Morphine Donzo was sign it ne first interview kwamzo ayato ne picture obetwitwa so wo hye Kotoko Jesse ani ade atwitwa mfonyini ni nyina no waye na season we Kotoko players no assign mo so far assign 11 class Morphine Donzo the marquee signing it is important for the announcement ne kwa kira no mo ye no last don't be surprised this answer branch no Asante Kotoko marquee signing for the season one Asante Kotoko marquee signing season we one edna aba enye asepketwa so Morphine will touch down with African World Airline tinie enra nwumre me kacha mo se me kopene flight details ready aba enra nwumre me kacha mo so obeba na mo na me se me kopene flight details no African World Airline ena wode eba African World ena wode ba be touch ground wode ba be si form na afi for akopene ednaba Morphine Donzo wayane medicals dada untie Morphine Donzo wayane medicals dada ansana Kotoko beko South Africa no abranje no medicals no enti obanyame adoma kina enanwumre ya ekina training na beko so wadakojache upiem e wadakojache akoto se Morphine Donzo ebe training with Asante Kotoko wamu etim no wakoboa no ho na aba on se edi kan na obae no eno krananka oba for contract negotiations and its related issues but oba pie mu Kotoko man ye training baako mienu ene achitafo ne nsentrofo a yeta kwa adakoja ache na everybody was impressed obia impressed with Morphine ne ball no ball. He's almost like an ambidextrous player, but still, Hubusa, almost say, or a left-footed player. Left-footed. Name of the 9 million in Ayajuma, Utimi Boturina. The 92 in Ayajuma. Adiabaqua as a Morphine Donzo. Morphine. Yakachano, and it's a Cromano. Sani true passes no open ball. Na hano boy alliance man for ni peja. They said we see open true passes bo pa. All the intelligent players ni na ta boss our passes no. Ahana de otete ball true pass na Frank and him ba no maji. Tono so ba me pebre na me na hia. Maka che more fin say passes na hano obetabu true passes na but. Ya assistant referees in the episode more minimum say principle that was a true ball be offside. Wo boy no more pija. It no e baako. Aye de to so morphin e down and then you may a channel pa obey training. Why in medicals that the announcement dey be mean tra and cut time on by announcement no. Mean tra and cut time announcement baba. But the minimum say we announcement Asante Kotoko, the communications department any the media team and determine when omo ebe release sa announcement and in yomano eti eno aye morphine donzo ede eno no mesrawo se otako training grounds achina okwa mo amota aba no kwa mo hundada obeba na china oba obesha Asante Kotoko jesi ni bi tie and now no buy and the man confirm is why you could play and say morphine buy no sha Kotoko jesi the training normally omo ya trials akotoko observe you no aye omo nsha Kotoko official training kit no but morphine official training kit of Kotoko and oshe 80 no eden ya abranche no enu bi na obehye na echina waginam aye training with Krobia Asante Kotoko one team no so that is on the part of abranche the ede morphine donzo mpacho kabiru mame Walid Fuseni Nema questions na basa yenyi omano Walid Fuseni Nema Walid minimza Kotoko 3 ya contract of the man hebia yeradia so Walid Fuseni obeka ise oni Asante Kotoko edi nkomo akwachire the first time he met Kotoko na Dr. Prosper Nete Ogum ena ye Kotoko head coach nti it tells you say Kotoko started so mo pe Walid na nyane first time on Kotoko share na Prosper time ansana abranche sabe share Kotoko biem enkomodie koso na Walid akra so okodi sala aba fa sala no okodi no gra no ene okofia jiwe fa yima momi mu ne ade no na emodu pa ene oje ye na okoe afi Walid be bande obeba china obebanne obeba china semukaya Asante Kotoko ebo midiema na Kotoko last but one game of the season. The arrangement was that he will come watch the game, then the following Monday no nanko akọ secretariat te said here Hubejau Zambaka Hubejau and other players Kotoko bo midiema game ewie no ne Monday and on BPM secretariat ebe share na pinkra and we finalize deal no but nanka Walid ade enedika in fact I did a story and told you that Kotoko first signing but Walid no or the toha no dia dane ha no dia toha no dia dane ha and afi Walid ko pie mu ankan na okonkan satam na has afa Didi Dramani kai say the last Black Galaxies team no na coach Didi Dramani and the head coach the last Black Galaxies team no Didi was the head coach and that Didi a player bako Walid Fuseni Nema Tibeto just say Walid ever joining Accra Hearts of Oak. Walid joining Accra Hearts of Oak. And also, one has a funny the Dean Komok Accra. Oh, Pabam and a branch and Ebesin Equoy. I'm say, Minim Sada Sunday special to say, Anakabuya, yeah, the flight ticket run or the econo. At the flight, the number, Ethiopian airline. And the two, Jano PM or South Africa. Na mo amubu some questions here say Kotoko and Walid Fuseni a meeting na na pe kamo ni meeting was South African pacho meeting bianco so between Asante Kotoko IMC chairman or any of the Kotoko management members any branch the thing at the Walid Fuseni there was no meeting like that meeting bianco so sa Kotoko after say Walid and ni echere mu ewo South Africa no Kotoko decided say or pay other options because of money for money and to no so change. So Kotoko went in for other options and decided say Walid at the end over. Now the meeting say Walid Fuseni abe PM e Ghana and no na mo dey bu some question say yes Kotoko management any din komo someone sign South Africa deal no enti no wagya ba there bi muntie ne ye asem me taka chem say player bia or what deal outside of Ghana bia yeah a deal worth a sort. There's no Ghanaian club that can price the player away. So now no goalkeeper what's his name Fred Kasari Koye. Fred, 4-year contract by 2 + 2. Ni pay now $5,000 as $6,000. 5,000 go 50,000 Ghana cedis a month. Ghanaian team buying Ghana team buying a bit 500 million bosome at the amount. Enti so Kotoko no ko meeting first up for me say management of Asante Kotoko and no ansia anya meeting bia. That's the first one. Number 2, Asante Kotoko management anka Genesis mo sign the contract no South Africa onya homra. Also no call for observation. Enti 2 things. Either say team no anya satisfied with ne performance no ana onum amanaba. Anasa omo sign name or be prepare no aboa no akwakobo mienu. Ma try say kemewura Walid manager camp. Awie ma try. Manya positive answer. Nemum Asante Kotoko camp de miwura ho no. They are not onyo mo na ama Walid aba. Eno mo infa mo nya wa kra so okro mu. Kotoko kopie mo South Africa meeting bia ankoso se Kotoko management ene Walid Fuseni koye meeting bia o South Africa ho. Makacho say we can only conjecture and say two things going forward. Any betimi dey adwena kosi so either say was signing contract na wie but on South Africa omo league na nche be chase etie bia oba be boaboa no ho na fe te say de morfin donzo akọboaboa no ho e wo Guinea na oba be bono e bia Walid Fuseni name anso e be boaboa no akọ anase team no ani anye ne performance no ho etie bia wo mo ese wo mo anya amfa no DJ China say ono a e kanya de obeba so boaboa no obeton tare ani bibia ho wo maza boaboa no ho biem eti that is it for Walid Fuseni ade no the matter metimi ede amount ewo sa issue no I don't know and this is as far as yen research no ede ema ye wura mu pa no researcher resource nya free ye search ekoye nim no enam de amount Kotoko are not aware of Sir Walid eba anaso mo na de na ba anasa wa ba because of Asante Kotoko na metimi akase say baby Kotoko management ejina no Kotoko technical team ejina no ebe take something extraordinary and I'm not adwene asan so akọ Walid Fuseni name asubiem it will take something extraordinary and so Asante Kotoko management adwene asa akọ so mo kwakofa Walid Fuseni name for now Walid e bia ono ana eba na ebe media futuro bi ma no oji skabi kakra bi se odi kodi sala ba me ka chense nyim panyini sika fa no sa tie bia oba na wabedam panyini ase na wabepa ho chew eno ano no but say Walid eba Kotoko sisi ade no I doubt because I number 10 position ono e ho na Asante Kotoko sisi ame no ka sei akwada na ni din ade Ibrahim Sule no Ibrahim Sule ni position obono no and Ibrahim Sule me ba be na story ade ama enche bi ha obekwa koye medical sinti Sule Ibrahim ade no dealer is almost done and number 10 Kaisa Kotoko sisi omo number 10 no number 10 position ono Kotoko for ade what's the name of this boy Philip Amu Kotoko Philip Amu obebo as number 10 obe compete on number 10 or not on the flanks it obe compete on number 10 Emmanuel Ntwi an option for number 10 Baba ya option for number 10 Morfin Donzo option for number 10 ena almost so fa Sule Ibrahim enti Asante Kotoko per my checks, they have not engaged a branch of the thing at the Walid Fuseni. It may patch or more mubuza question and from Nranyina Bamidiamu. Most a question a bassa and a pepe. Na branch of the Badabay and a second management in a year and an ape Graco South Africa no Cosciano, Miss Remo. As far as I am concerned, as far as I know, this is the information I have. And the information, you know, and I'm Diamasa Asante Bobo Kuno, and Yadia, Wamana Tun Safre, Morphine Donzo, say Omragana. A ban number 10 for now. Say Ibrahim Sule. Hey, Mr. Morphine Donzo. And Yakot Kona say, Nema, Walid Fuseni Nema, Emragana Besrebo, Morphine de Kotoko and neighbor. So options for number 10 row at Kotoko. A branch of the thing at the Morphine Donzo. Emmanuel Enchi, Baba Yaya, Sule Ibrahim, who will be signed very soon, and Philip Amo. These are the 5 players. Amo and a coach, you know, I consider Amo as the requirement when it comes to number 10 row, no, creative midfield row, no, we and a coach, you know, and then Everton. So thank you. I know idea, and you young court nafi, young Fadiakano, and fa and Twasso, and fa and Mamepacho. Oko Pepper's Rise, YouTube no so, Pepper's Rise, YouTube no so. Jumadina Yedino, Ubina, Pepper's Rise, YouTube no so bar. Jumadina Yedino, and so, and ya asam ketwakra. Yebulum, na yadi, and Simina, at the ama question Bia, or the court echotoa. Man, so as far as I have the answer. Question Bia na the bar. Samuel answer the pet, Mayan Wojuma, and so at the ama. Now, Asante Kotoko, a book medicals for players. Mako, and 4 players, 3 to 4 players. Medicals, booked. Na, players, baya. Me pacho chenye pa. Kotoko, on last batch of Tranfers, enye. Asante Kotoko, last batch of Tranfers, and omobe. Na medicals, is why you're muye boom. It's the first 5 acquire, you know. Johnson upon Hubejo, Zakaria Fuseni. Wabium gra. Omoye 5 boom, Samokaya. El Conference Teaching Hospital. And a Kotoko, Esakoye in Siabom. Okay. So that is how I Kotoko, the medicals, no. Manveya, goalkeeper, no. Aziz Haruna Dari, and a Francis Aqua. So the first 5 are Kotokoye, no. Now Aziz Haruna Dari. Francis Aqua, Abraja Didi Hubejo, Zakaria Fuseni, and a Rastaman Johnson Usu upon. Omo the first batch. The second batch, you know, Aquaye, Hilaria Dabo, Kojo Set, Philip Amo, Inusa, Adams, and then Omo Shaibu Abubakar. So Abubakar Shaibu number 2, no, and yet no 6 assign boom, and I could go 11. Now, Asante got a next batch of medicals, no. Makacho some morphine donzo. The medicals, no, and sana obecon or buy no bay. If normally medicals, no, yana say team no satisfied, and one knows I am going to say team no issues to be they may want to take you through further medical examination and further medical checks. Now, what's happening also at the account. So if the team has issues, they will let you do again. Morphine, minim se obesan so akwakoye medicals ni biem minim se morphine donzo. Obesan so aye medicals ni biem ade ama Asante Kotoko. But players akotoko ebuku medicals ade ama number 1. Sule Ibrahim. Sule Ibrahim. Me pacho din enye Sule Muhammad. Sule Muhammad ye or a former Kim Faisal striker mokai. Alaji Cruiser ko fa kwa dabi ba kuremu pa Sule Muhammad enye Sule Muhammad asem ene kemeka Sule Ibrahim and Ibrahim Sule former player Adama Accra Great Olympics. Sule Ibrahim Abranchen ekoko piemu ewo KF Tirana ewo Albania ekosi akan Sabebo Olympics. Akwadana a free agent. Wababe piemu aye training. Ewa Asante kwa dako jache. Na wa impresse. ni age no ɛyɛ 24 years wabɔ U17 of Ghana wabɔ U20 of Ghana ɛna watu kwan akonya experience ɛde aba Asante Kotoko technical team no ɔmo decision on Sule ɛyɛ sɛ they need the boy management akɔ ahead ɛdi nkɔmɔ ama ɛsi so sɛ abranteɛ de tin ɛde Sule no Kotoko ɛfa no baransa na team ɛbɛfa no woyɛ medicals. So once we reach agreement with you, and I did a story say Kotoko, and it's the camp of Sule, I find agreement. Only play any agreement untimi and conquer the medicals. Munteri. So only player and finding agreement untimi and the medicals. You need to find agreement with the player, then you can proceed to now go and perform the medical examination. Because player and your player. Now no any understanding. How do you proceed? Medicals. It is the chance Asante Kotoko. Any player not finding agreement. A different from the player not sign contract. And yeah, normally Kromokato say agreement to be a finding be a pending medical examination. You passing the medical examination. It is Sule Ibrahim. Eka the 3-4 players are Asante Kotoko. One aligning up for medicals and unim se Kotoko a thorough medical examination. Ewo Konfanochi teaching hospital and Kotoko medicals no yeah a buswo. Once they are satisfied with everything oba baby bia, then they are able to proceed and officially announce your signing. It's Asante Kotoko officially one medical examination, you know, for Sule Ibrahim booked and Sule a part of players akotoko ediomoko akwaye one medical examination, you know. That is number 1. Number 2, Mame John Entry ewo page no so John Entry Duku John second D 32 years I'm friend a boy or a second D young man from second D Takrade what travel pa wabo 2 teams ewo Ghana second D 11 wise and wabo Dreams FC sa 2 teams na oboy ni nyina no of flourish here and odi kopie mu ewo oman din at Egypt and at Egypt wabo clubs pa omotono and ni kopie mu Saudi Pro League wabo Al Shabab esan back unim say wabo Ismaili wabo Nadi Agli Alalifo esan no Nadi Agli wamo esan branch de din ade John Entry. So John Abubobia and still in the Egyptian league ne record no da so da ho say the highest scoring foreigner our Gracie the Egyptian league, the highest scoring foreign player our by Egyptian football mu de wache goals dodo our foreigner a branch de John Entry over 100 goals in all competitions and waposo Egypt Monteso ya enya asem ketwa Nadi Ali for a tono or man chances are Okobo Al Makasa in 2 seasons or Bobet 30 goals at the Mamo in 2 seasons. No, our person trying to be 30 at the Al Makasa at Ali Krano, even though no ball from the bench in about 30 something games, about 10 goals. No one starter 80 John Entry Asante Kotoko and Kobo Diomone John Entry and also in terms of agreement in principle, they've reached agreement in principle. And I am chiro. Only player reach agreement in principle. And chira say what fun. Mama example. So Kotoko any Victor I know see kan edema nations. Reach agreement in principle. Emma branch require medicals. And I could go back say informal mechanics they have until any investigation. Sa branch affiliate medicals. Kotoko any another player of nations. Reach agreement in principle. A branch by secretariat and comodiani adien na kosu ye. Asante Kotoko later. Also eka said there be. Sanso na ultimate player be reach agreement in principle. Na player no so ja hoko. Example Kotoko any Walid Fuseni. Kotoko had reached agreement in principle with Walid Fuseni Nema. Eventually, Walid elected to go to South Africa. Eti agreement in principle, just yen na ya dinkomo. Yen na ya tie ho asese going forward no. Senioma nyina to toma. Ya ware no betimi agina na yakoyanim. That is agreement in principle. So Kotoko and John Entry are reached agreement in principle. And the next set of medicals are conducted. The next batch of medicals are Asante conducted. No, John Entry, the experienced John Entry. Last time I bought Ghana, I bought my dreams. Now I a joint top scorer. The CAF Confederations Cup, joint top scorer, CAF Confederations Cup, 2022. You know, One Abdulaziz. Isa and AJ scoring 4 goals. And about Premier League, Nankasa Ghana Premier League, Edema Dreams FC, so or League Nibi, Edema Dreams FC. From Dreams, Jonanchi Eko PMU Ewo R Muroj Ewo Libya. And Osani a short deal, 1 year deal. Wabawi Waba. On it dreams as I say a training, but on it dreams and sign a contract. Coach anything at the Abdul Karim Zito Kabute and a contractor branch is obeying because Kotoko Air experience at the Akobo CAF Confederations Cup. So one more are contacting and no at the home Komaha and no ASD and also ACT. So the next set of medicals are Asante Kotoko Ebe performing a branchy and so Ebe Kambi. Na Nediano. Mami fan just a thorough medicals pa ya na Kotoko players omu fia bonten eba no omu frisa so omu ya medicals ni ye na omu se bibia ededem. So that's the second player. Mami player number 3, Evans Owusu Osei Kapito. So Osei Kapito and so at the end so do we say na within the jaws of phobia na she has but I think that has a decided at the time new coach by no why expressing so much interest and I'm a body anymore Evans Owusu winger or a typical winger or a right-footed winger. One and a captain a Dujan Fino, Samukai, a Dujan Fish in high school. Tema Youth, Samates, Black Galaxies at Division 1. Now or a starter at the Black Galaxies at Division 1. No a starter at the Black Galaxies. Born there or born na Unimbo. Asante Kotoko next set of medicals. Players are one of the medicals, no. Evans Owusu Osei Kapito Ekambi. And Mami explaining Chow. And also the same thing, the principle of having reached agreement in principle still applies here. 80 or more are reached agreement in principle. And once you reach agreement in principle, say player no or fananesa. Now Abrantia did Evans Osei no. Wamubaya thorough medicals ebekoso onya ACL injury season na Samates Edge League no makachira mo say odi opa free coach did Nuruddin Amadu coach Nuruddin out G League no busane say player ben pa na sa season odin sa be sine boaka say we dey ye league ni agye no na odimu tete obaka cho say Osei Kapito or a winger onye striker 2 games to the end of the season 2 games to the end of the season and Osei Kapito eko peke ACL injury no na Abranche no kwase me wo say before that no was 10 goals and or provided 8 assists. Our league in Guam about 18 goals involvement. And an ekura Osei Kapito. And we could pray 1 year or more ball, 1 full year ni. So season here boy 20 opera now about the 2023-2024 season no. And 2 games to the end of the season opera. 2024-2025 football season. Or say capito mobile team bia. It in a contract with Samates awu. And also no people some pepe. Na say Samates for player. Na Samates for any. There be a contract with Samates no awu because on was sign short deal na 2 years and was sign ma Samates. And 2 years no about 1 season na ya boy we no opra. So after 1 season na all boy 1 month you opra no. And what if another season? So in the contract, done with Samates. He has no obligations with Samates. Oh, fana, unya permission from Samates. Unkonkoji permission be a free Samates ho. And I won't turn free Samates or a free agent. Eti Ivan so say usu adie eno or a free agent as we speak. Na abranche no Asante Kotoko enkomo die no ba bia adru no. Ba bia adru no. Agreement in principle found, so the next batch of medicals are Kotoko a branch of the Evans or Seusu or say Capito, and so a part of sa medical examination. You know. Now there are 2 players Emubako Ebabeka medicals, so 2 players Emubako Ebabeka. Sa 2 players, you know. A branch of the Prince Opoku Ajimai. And I feel so Abubakar Seidu. And between Prince Opoku Ajimai and Abubakar Seidu, Kotoko Ebefamu Bako. Now, on also be part of Omomuko medicals, no. Etimaka Sule Asemba. Maka Jonenchi, Maka Abraja Didi Osei Capito. 3 no. Don't so diameso ayeda but say bia ka obakoya fine. 1 player or a striker. And that striker is between Abraja Didi at Prince of Pokwajimai. And Afi Abubakar said, Mami found to just say Prince of Pokwajimai. On the final decision has not been taken. Say Kotoko Afara and Asa Kotoko Fan. Kotoko Enyan Richie decision on Prince of Pokwajimai. And I'm only informing you, Sasa Kotoko, are you convinced about Prince of Pokwajimai? Obey the 4th player or joining the other 3 Amomakoya medicals no. Between 2 players. The other player no Abubakar Seidu. Enti Mame Abubakar Seidu. Between Prince of Pokwajima and Abubakar Seidu, one of them. And I could go Fano. Say Kotoko strikers no. Why we are me can say bet me brew and is because the paper no knows. Kotoko say omo kwampogu pe adianomanai. I hear clear say Albert operative from the wings because coach everybody mienu. It is unya Morfin on your striker, Manchester Morfin Donzo na Kotoko Afan on your striker. Obet my boss number 10, number 7, number 11, some positions, you know. Enti Kotoko effort John Enchia, wa first striker ba kwa beka kwa mpoku. Now one of Sedu Abubakar and Nasa Prince of Pokwajimai, no manya 3 strikers. Evans or say Uzamano okay, one or winger. Evans winger. Onye what do you call it? Onye striker. So eno said and 7 AC etie and a day amount ewo kasafidi so so bi busa say Sule from where? Me pacho Sule Ibrahim no. Ma cheche me say see ade the last club boy no Great Olympics. Of Olympics and a call KF Tirana or Albania and also back to Olympics. And a macho junior national teams are abono. Eti ho ana Sule Ibrahim Efri Eba Sana Nediana Etie. These are the next batch of medicals are Kotoko Ebeye. Na one Edia Shese and you bet me Akoyi Ediama Asante Kotoko. One ensu Ebobokuno. na omu yes set of medicals we are na se mu 9 ebeka omafa 11 dada o so Kotoko 4 no beka one is 15 na makacha mo say in principle I disagree with buying 15 14 17 18 every other transfer window. No, I disagree. And adia ba kwa maka say we say obi obeteki action bia o man opportunity a obetuma chechiri match actually the intia o take his actions no. But in the end I think that Samson Eduku for me would have been a better option than Okofa Prince Obuku Ajmayane and now Okofa Abubakar Seydou. It is sometimes be a place now no tinedu mo say tinedu atna now coach training grounds or coach push it tinedu every 6 at number 8 passes at tinedu a chani training grounds or no enya passes ketwa but at a point was go minta de na ko bibio minta e prano ha dwene minta hunya nto no team yi share training ase ba ye nyina minta emabi enti minta de no that's the issue problem I want to say abrante enya fit a obetumi abeginam abesi aka ne bi ade ama crop ya Asante Kotoko so minta enso enya fit so ofa ni nyina na o just suppose ka kaboma that's the issue I will say Asante Kotoko at least 3 to 4 new players ebe joining and medicals no Kotoko ashasi omobuku ambekwa ko piem na makwa esa medicals no ade ama Asante Kotoko wonom enso eboboku no we the free obai don seven no ade ema yeba na yabewuram our the Continental Club Masters glorious Accra Hearts of Oak all the fillers are a free house aswe eba no mede won seven no ade ebrewa enye asabketo akra yenwuram na fe yenkofa mo messages ne kakra on the questions ne yi ano na fe yeba na yaba befa Hearts of Oak enso exclusives ni nyina no ade amamu my messages and questions kakra say kwesinya ako minta I'm watching you live from London UK you are my number one thank you kwesi nyako minta UK Hero says I say Kotoko should sign both Opoku Ajimai and Abubakar and send Abubakar on loan. Yes, also I don't know. I say Pepe, you are too much. Keep doing your work. Okay, good evening, boss. Please, there's too much repetition in your presentation. Okay, I know Collins. When we are doing live program, you recorded you should be free we continue because I said we will be the question about and because we are live we may have to go back so you have to make do with it. Thank you. I said it Kotoko will sign 15 to 20 players we Meta Emperor thank you there be only edijuma pa na Meta Emperor me say Collins me say Sule 24 years I say enya no kre faces can places and we meda o adwe kirero oko abrante profile he's 24 years of age sa na etie eso ewo yeton nsam no eti ema yen ahwefo no yenkwa yenima I think there are too many signings. Okay osu ata Isaac Diano na osu Kofi say nice one bro. Okay Dolcia you talk too much why can't you na talk show ni you why Dolcia talk show ni why and stop the comments. I can't stop the comments. It is a show that me story na me chirama dream from me can't want some it does you have to make do with it or you have to go offline na we free suko but and yet possible say ba na abodi Kotoko fa Kotoko sign morphine donzo na mapon na meko there be yanya sa why does ya so we'll continue to give the explanation and everything about it. If it disturbs you, you are free to leave the page. I don't know, sir. Obedi Osi Sule Ibrahim plays just like Pitamidu Akwa. So, is it a sign Pitamidu Akwa is leaving? Maybe Pitamidu Akwa, so exclusives. May Eddie Amamu. John Entry also played for Hearts of Oak. John Entry. Hey, there been Pacho. Where Danny Ajimai Prempe. John Entry also played for Hearts of Oak. Debbie. John Entry, ni profile no has in him. Ghana had here obo Iba 11 wise. And no 3 wise. And no call Egypt. According to call Egypt, Kobo boy, I no about dreams. Eti, me patro Daniel Jemai. Check and come back again. I know, oh dear, I don't know. Meda Empress always. Where is that Ibrahim coming from? You are no Meda. Evans also please update me the amount. That Sule Ibrahim is very good. If Joseph Mensah, Eti Matthew Amwama, Evans there some the amount. Okay. Ibrahim Sule is very strong on the ball, skillful, and can be a great addition to our team with a lot of assists and goals as a second striker. Or number 10, Danny Ajma Eddie, I don't know. This season, Kotoko transfer, this season's Kotoko transfer, there is no plan. Just signing mediocre players with media hypes. Okay, Vincent Ado. They have a plan. Oh. You may disagree with their plan, but they have a plan. Pepe, when is the Ghana Premier League starting, please? Ghana Premier League ever started the weekend of 11th and 12th. The weekend of 11th and 12th. And the Ghana Premier League officially. Ever here. Oh, answer, I don't know. I say good evening, Pepe. Good job. Yabuama. Any more things. Kotoko should not deal with that Walid guy again because he showed disrespect to Kotoko when they helped him with his case. Okay. Ono anya Walid. The whole can last season midfielder you can say Accra Lions midfielder no Shao Kahn and I could call Edian Eben with no free dada. Francis Japan. I say what are the three? Who are the three players? Okay, me the Edina Dada, Mama Dina Dada. Pepe, you are right. Ghanaian referees don't like true balls. Oh boy, I don't know Peja. Joseph Mensah Otabel update about Walid Fuseni to Kotoko because I hear he has come back from South Africa. Ya at the amount. Ye muno. Ye nya update every Walid a camp. Ye name from Kotoko camp no. Omo nyom man buy omunya way. No Walid Fuseni. I say Walid Fuseni is in Ghana now. Okay. Okay. Nana Nyakon Brentuo Sanahene of Asante Mampong watching you live from Virginia. Wow, Kwame Texan. Nana Nyakon Brentuo Sanahene of Asante Mampong. Asante Mampong, one of you, Minyini Oho. I spent about my early years, about 11 years of my life there. Yes. There's more injury in Kotoko players, so they have to sign more players. Jonentry played has 2010-2011 season, and he flopped. No, I doubt. 2010-2011 had a full squad. Can you activate research? But I doubt. 2010-2011, yeah, Jonentry. There be all kind of entry some insia, but you tini. All the now can your entry some insia, and your John entry. Your entry. John entry there. 2010, Mammy team on obo, Mammy and your fast. It's one more complaint say your quiet, you know, sanity way a live show. When questions come in, we have to answer. A live show. We are near your studio, I record video, I will post to a live show. And so that's how it is, that's how it will be. My training profile no be bien wa house wo 2011 2012 11 wise okay I started 2011 there's a 2010 MI Dreams FC 2008 to 2010 youth team player Dreams youth team player 2008 to 2010 now Dreams youth team player oko ni profile like that transfer market and so on. I also be anywhere has a woman. The profile that transfer market, no. I also be anywhere a woman. As my ABI is so sure, but from what we are checking here, yes, later.
Yeah, me research is here. Yes, Obo has, but one official contracts now training with House of Folk. And he said a career actually no has a training them, but one official contract.
So Jonentry did participate in Accra's Folk 2010-2011 preseason training, where he notably scored 5 goals in 7 friendly matches.
And he
did not officially play for the club in a league. as he began his professional career with secondary 11Y. So, Ajimai, yes.
Okay, trials, young can say.
Yes, and Oman Vano. Ajimai, what about as well? Flop here, about 5 goals in 7 friendly matches. There's a flop.
And then you flop.
But John Entry said it was Itiano. Normally, say, oh, Fanas or no mana. Omo mujiran cheni mu bega man fa no
na satam no sir
yeah sesi akro nyini nya ne body no size no uza ofa normal strikers ni jigina wa on te say bi yeah tie bia but Ajimai, thank you. So you activate research no wa ball friendly matches de my house pre-season 2010-2011 but we are more officially amfa ma Accra Hearts of Oak eno John Entry na ne o ya Entry samanhia ono de bofokota no almost say ya Entry ebebo Kotoko ne has na de ni boot no akogu Tano River no tomo di bom no mu yi no ewo a
there's a ghost neighbor
no ma kind number of goals amogdi ka chance and wadru ho we den akobofo ya Entry se be hia be show agro let's akwaba
thank you
say bibia boko de
yami adom boko na so
yes yami adom Sunday special na ya de urban ye exclusives no nko a
yes
na ya de aba na mami musa kakra me beba has but Asante Kotoko nipa be messages no mo say transfer players no do mo to be do and come say that is a concern so far Kotoko after 11 and likely say 4 more about the counter ako 15 so it may be 15 before the start of the season.
Pepe me da say said okay no football area and kasadi mostly after season no on top players be say 10 15 players team most of times coaches no and scouts and any sporting directors no together with team owner and say be team manager and then they think through areas here needed there so show o strength we no go to players number and bia ohia number 2 no go to number 2 aba ebia o striking no na honye ohia additional player no go fa aba and be we transfer nyina na bia quote on quote Asante Kotoko House of Folk media Mediana ebia wasan be 6 players which is understandable but mostly auto beyond tenor. There's something in football, a friend say cohesion. For players to understand themselves, no, mostly a ticket time. And you just within a twinkle of an eye, say be 2 months most of times coach, different tactics. It be a last season a tactics of boy, opponent and to person done and you could find a lot of players more team no intimate builder strong cohesion on person building no understanding between players then managers no na shada massa it take time and sana building until most of times no most teams and top star players piece no but as an Kotoko ama a vivid explanation to adi omo ye say last season normal players no and as a squad na kasa na iswa okra kan bekaya at a point in time na Kotoko ebo yetima omunya call players no first team players no to that no want me enso require numbers na the coach na bench no
yes there are times last season Kotoko ne call Samates
yeah
was 2 away games on person call Wenchi
yeah
no anya number no mo so
say you players no enti ma say explanation say players no numbers no extra they had 24, 25. I stand to be corrected.
Season is just no more 24 senior players. And I'm
pride.
I call US
Sudan for
and about
22. And man, yes,
second round. No more the Kakrabe source. It was a second window. No, and I'm far Minta, Iduku, Abrante awa mo bi dai
akwesi
Asante
yeah beka ho
mo de be 4 bi beka ho second round no still na fe na number na could drop 25
yeah enti no more numbers niswa ana on we season bi asan commence ja official major 7 players emomoko enti ye fa numbers number na at 25 krana 7 akọ aba 18
yeah
and bi asan prepare
yeah
which is almost around 4 players or 5 players aka 13 players almost like some person registered 30 players because they have 3 competition ahead of them, the Ghana Premier League, the FA Cup, and then the Confederations Cup. Edominum into numbers no squad numbers na say kosro say the players no omo boa na breba at a point in time Patrick Asiedu do boss to me say fatigue achino but obie no option in ho ntina yes or force no sample nti they need these numbers I can't be ntina omo yes a lot of signings no but like I said earlier auto players bebre sana most of the times yana emmo team na nkasa embo momo cohesion no understanding among themselves no enkostro and only the only thing ayana a have players no a have team ankasa coaches be can show say onya a lot of players ayana okokam Chelsea coach you see almost 56 players o may be into yama be enko ono pam be be feel on alonso motonton be enti yana unya sample number say e to bia betima deal with them eboawo into who identify areas and when you person feel now or the bar a little touches now they can't one because call the team no what that and I can back count anyway Asante Kotoko team more na on body or the lineup Sakabi Abel me actually lineup on body tia Kaiser Chiefs now a lot of them were new players and the core of the team initially a new beam I've been saying build a new team and they are a hard dream for team development so a lot of signings but Katima Anka said in papa more get areas bi so quality 1 or 2 actually.
Yeah.
Intuition Kotoko team na Mohamed Kamara is superb goalkeeper. Nechino Makofa Dario Aziz Ababekano, which is a fantastic signing because so on number 1 priority in April and people are complaining against how folks say Benjamin Seri anywhere no more shown because Doba bet nechi no and koye ne level no Benjamin Seri and I say
a man
yeah. And he said Mohamed Kamara anywhere Oyemu nshisi opi say okwakofa Benjamin Chuma babedem even though Chuma ya de but ocean level and understanding in football na e bia ne enu Mohamed Kamara but who obi to say Aziz Daria or equally the same to Mohamed Kamara or assured there Lord Amwana airport 2 and wepra and makofa number 2 ababeka enti don't forget say Imanokote san ho to Kote Eric Ovana no turn number
1 month no bobo
na enti we are short say number 2 no is secured Sebako Pra there's another player our equally the same to the Obodada again Patrick Asiedu Elboa superb number 3 for becoming Chelsea Obasa Nikoro Kwamoye who say Kotoko 3 ni die ball and Imoro Ibrahim Ebo Masa Nikoro ne no bi no ball oniwa one player so say fine player Ghana number 3 no nimu bono Abranti friend Francis Akwa na ba show superb
almost had John Yukwa kan Joseph Amoa
sawa be kan
enti hono mo 3 crowd
enti sabe pepe ne team no actually also na Joseph Ablo ho Samba ho Henry Kwamiansu ho oka Asante for Zakaria Afusina sabe kan ho amomo
and Michael Sifa 5 center
and one sana most times he teams no o team o bench na omo equally same as omo gina park no obi bakra na enko yet say last season was it last season or 2 Kotoko yen say no be didn't take good because coach ni twene ni omo ti bench no
last 2 seasons
yes South Division 1 Division 2 fun then yem shin because oni encouragement we must omo ba no omo man what it takes omo bono benya say
backs no ba ku pry coach to ne na Dawuni na bench
no man just be share
no yes a blame
o ye team ni see how to share kama e ya na boa but the only problem here cohesion and understanding e be wo team ni mo
supporters no be a problem ne say they was ya chichim kama say we call if you right winger omo Dauda Saka omo Pitami Duakwa
I'm saying Abranti friend Sule Asaba kan
left wing omo di inu Saba boy ya Fred Biase ba Philip Amon
Ababe kan
it has more options up front Kwame Poku abeta mo Pejona ntwi nti
asa ana foreigner yi
Morfin supporters ni Biase say obo say next season be say ye be boy wie na say they explain say left backs yi wafa about 2 of the best in the country.
Yeah.
Ube wana kwa say kotono matri bi mzuno mu e wo na say yes FD we mu ade yempam no. And no na say ya na supporters ni issue say o second round recruitment omo ye beka ho na. Bebrebe e dia check management any coach ni because enya prosper. Say prosper that's all.
Common yes.
And e bi o say eduku nko a.
There be
6 months ago dia na hu eduku ho a.
Eno kra no.
O ma ye fa no. Na e bi abeka so nko. Tene du koton 1.8 billion. Senya ne den kakra na ya na nko obekọ. Eti na ya na supporters e bi ha o say as you are saying we need team cohesion. Eti maybe ya born 1 year. Ya the 2 3 4 be maximum 5 beka ho a. We still keep that cohesion here boko.
Sure.
But the cohesion 15 aba. Na e bi na season ya be sa boy wi no. there will be reasons na we say wa campo na we mu ade na we boss na we say pam mu a supporters na akoma
eno de most of times players na omo flop obi wo kra na ni team wo bon oye ade pa but oba o team no ne ebia or understand now the free ni former team ne ba no na ankosa enti ebia na ne modem no anko ne sene na open no de ohu ni mama akoto ne ba no ebia na we nya ne san it's there most of times big teams Madrid koto Hazard by aside injury born ankasa na on money said no born Chelsea so Madrid had no option than to say on Monaco and most of times coach be wa ebia you saw something unique in Asante friend something the could you know because on a few and I could find a buy but how many times na something the kunya ball na obo bia oprove say obitima ball and maybe you sit down with management you know and say I saw this and that in something they could but oba no
or disappointed
and just say untimi there's no option say on Kotoko from because the Kotoya and Wentimamo. And he said the supporters they will complain. But Cecilia Granama Yabi say Asante friend Babaya is most likely say next season to us be Oboya Obeko. Because the contract a one and a team na Kotoko Shisi no Unyabimo. Young kind of cranch
always going to come from the bench.
And Basana a show say Untimi Mobim.
Yeah.
Entinin tempana sisiana most clear say bona wo bono anase team na ko hyehyɛ no because say Asante friend no John Entwi be hye even so say usuba most difficult for baba ya so jembi abo entin tempana no ahya say obi no ton na man ntem e man ntem emma na 3 years akoro bono wo kanyina no wasan ko free enti supporters no just explain to them say not necessarily say ko akoto players number p but indiscipline there so the mostly in foreign clubs ni sino play bi wo wa no bono e wo soro pa omuade obi muade a ball no yenye ne de bobo even though
Sancho
yes
example
even though some man tena wo cha obetima say o maka na ma o ma bibia tia club no but you find way to correct them o correct na emma not o ma resource na ignore say ni suban no na man mo ball no fa resource ni mra na petim bi na ton no na kofo bia ofu say obetimi abrand ho asema team no ne omo rules o ma hyehyɛ ebebo ama team na koso nti Safudu Kuka said this time around omo tom ye omo young players omo say discipline quality and omo tom aba just do that signings explain to players and say yekofa ebia yekofa tikoro ebia makofa Dari Aziz aba yamana na ye ton nyese wasan but ebia goalkeeper no dem asend no contract amaye yesenya offer bia wo Dari ho a ye ton na ebenya sika kwakoto obi a ne modo ne sika no wofuma obaba tina Mohamed Kamara chi o cheche mu san che supporters na on betia say dan say wa yesi atwa we contract mu we ko free ade omu ade eno de ento bi atirim
ho na ya na issue
ento bi atim say dem kan no baba ya is not likely to continue again after this season e be say bo wi a on to aso biem same as Peter do Asante friend no wa wadan for this made for the midfield they will play Intimano so intimate to aso biem the last season we was saying pray and yes almost 9 months next season is as one
on the omobium tiada say Kotoko be extending no mahwe no mahwe on be hwe na wi ana akoko
sabe pepe ana so be extending no omo hwe no wi no maton no some omo hia ne ye pa ndi omo extending man no mahwe no asan be to aso because bo na no obo ne de enye pra na e ba ya na nka Kotoko infinfin no de Ghana ha ye bobo ne de nka wasiki ho enti ono so be san akọ so omo nchia de ya ombesa ko ne se chese ila se Kotoko san ba ko fa no da number 6 aba be ka ho because you see no number 6 Hilary double ana tenedu could you set crowd here mostly okay isu san ho bekum Chelsea player no ubejau san ho
8
so sometimes we team be 6
also the size and ho nketenkete
obi chef fan
8 and 10 and could you set no 6 but ya no pay 8 because of distribution but a double there or a typical number 6
and I was tenedu san ho
training 2 days coach did about 8 na super go training grounds wa
any super
also no pay ball playing to jib ball chapas abako na zito tebent your body is man sa
enti Kotoko management so mo dwene ho say my brand your friend no enti me no yen stand the contract no na yen hwere no mabu bim ana say na ometima yeso mo ignore because the contract we yen hwere because of Kotoko player
aka 1 year
and I wo hwe na is almost 7 months omo ball obi we na season so aso
te say there even so say usu samata hwe no omo hwe no wie no oni Abubakar say do nyina na omo contract na wu
Asante be
and omo so omo emo bi
Kotoko for management go dwumadi.
There is an obligation on you, so once you pray with him.
Yes, it's all sure.
It's all head. Now, Mammy Musa on Henry Ansu.
Yeah.
Henry Ansu signed 3 years, about 2.
The
last season, we were me. On also, Kotoko extended. Kotoko, because my deputy captain, just or a part of the plans of the coach. But I can't 1 year.
Modric, no a captain, but Mama goodbye. Oh, Madrid.
Henry,
Henry.
On a normal day, Obo Samba, Obo Zakaria.
Yeah.
Ebia Zakaria enka anywhere the next option no kwa ablo
ansana ba Henry and answer
Michael Sifa so nti ono aka just 1 year
honestly speaking men tie abrant there be papa your friend no wofa me friend wofa because wonyini
oh
Henry kwam yansu
ni tiri na apa ba ye gina wa na di
wonyini no kwasem pa na se pepe Kotoko pa omano mo last season no mo nanase we die omonanase
sabio
yes Henry die Kotoko mane mo last season no monanase so abesum we say mo say obuade pa
so we 4 players na na pen kranyim ba kwa ebe na say nuansu wo mu a ebe dia ma no say onchu so no because from coach Ogum time report of the mom say there are times that because waka chen say obe start but few minutes to the game no na change biaba he's the first player about you say waka chen say because of ABCD, John Yan started only problem. And on the bench, you know, Obi say he wants the victory more than so people.
Yes.
It's from Ogum time, coach Zito Bai, the same thing.
Yeah.
To the extent that sometimes coach Obaba was coach. Say we come we call it, we call her.
No, so it's my coach.
I'm one. Board the third captain. Now so yes substitution. Be say we inquire no catch so the mammy nyina says mum. Now we inquire and obuade nti
yes
as omo penasem nti come man more 1 year
no kwasem ne say
no nana say
the reason is that Samba ne Zakaria born no born there wo fantimi mo bi CCA
sure
first ne dia anka wo fa betima box but CC mbrempe there ontimi mo
block right ahead of him
na chi san ya abro
yeah
age san one side esna abro like abro age one side san no wo fa Michael no modern bono enru 3 players ya boy enru wo fa de no kra kakra but ono de osan sua
yes
contract san do so nti wafade ne de no kwasem pa ne se omo pa omo nanase no mo league no man enya we say the last season no boy na bia coaching course bi no bekwa Kotoko mo anu man ye
oh betimi kwa board ya pe Ethiopia ne sa ba bia
na se omenya agent bi amana kode a ehwa na no ma ye ne sama
no
be wafade se Kotoko san do mo ni to no so pa se mo to na contract man ha next 2 seasons offensive mo
let's me that say now finally mami emfa enwura me 2 topics me final 2 topics
am bezen ka wo year extensions no nka ya san to so flow
extend ye me wi no ababa
okay
we ye de we etwi me obesan aba GFA for no any proposal aba say as a president it will call 3 terms because FIFA 3 terms CAF 3 terms vice president 3 terms ESCO members 3 adintina FA president to be 20 woman at this proposal in fact the Congress document about class
yes
and in there one of the proposals are woman at the abaronti say yenya kwaji tumpe then Ket Okraku with the opportunity to contest
for the third term
do you think that 2 terms of 4 years 8 years you know if Swazazi to abama say 8 years by FA president untimi nya the opposite because 8 years ni Swaza yes ya chinje de ba ko kan and as FIFA ti e ko 3 CAF ko 3 ti chinje en ko 3
fa chemi e wo we home but that is it me no ye ni say wo
sure
whatever we say ensisa ma no omom kwa to aba no nipa no oye na adwene wi a ensisa and a Congress no kwa nye say obia on freedom no kwa the opposite way we mo wi da into just presentation of the year and no and ya baba ya kire
general secretary read ya
na ye
ni shadow asori na
pepe obi second na ye to
na ve o second ya wa wo ho discussion na dia ba
na ye kontra
the be na ve obi oppose na ya dia to for voting obi a oppose dia
na ye kwani nim san pepe na be kwa koye no kwasem pa say ye de no kre kan sem pa dia Kaket 8 years there it should be enough for him so running football if you enwotwe there obeso ye bibi pa there 8 years there it should be enough. Yes, because a continuity, at least 4 years. Ebi afi no usua de the next 4 years no, afi no challenges ni ocean and can last 4 years ni de and nka ninshia mu ano no because wa hu bibia yi no okoto aso but bisa ho say Ghana kra per se no kra ye o man no kra no de o hwe yeso nyina no kra no ya man 8 years won hwe so
America president no Oko US America president 2 terms of 4 years.
Yes, and so.
Yeah, now
FIFA na dey o my extending am because yes, the entire football no o hwe so nyina but all the a subset and o hwe Ghana football na o hwe so at least the opeso ye bia there o first 4 years na be challenging grandma wa the last 4 years there yes be ma be ye bi onye ni nyina you can't do anything everything the problem within Ghana football unko untimi ye 20 years grana
new energy
exactly
so the
who be funu nipa what transition na who funu nipa the oye no kra so nipa ni kra na yes to obe feel say ono wo knowledge bi wo ho a enka onye opportunity enko betima ye ni say even though what you are doing e be a ye there but I think I say your train news ideas and can be 8 years should be enough for every president association be a president there and can feel what you dear okay no need to extend it to 12 years or 16 kaket on my as non vencio because what also chair one chan wa genesis
who's a
tan and entity to na obia kan no ontie hwe
second 4 years no obia support no
yes
afedi be kan kabi as a wadiafa and unim the omo no ye ball no omo chance and because jante maybe one on one I told him say the people that he started with anom one in chain or to ni abako kura ni because he wanted to entrench himself in power a woman where you free no you free no pam we no the new guys omo di kan pam omo na ko plan e
you know you from and these same people they need some more say call say extend more
extend the so pepe and nyanta chi dem say 13 years ofri otwa 8 wie na afena no start here here
yes
ozu wo betwa 8 wie asa pa another 4
no kwasem
na afi wo de ho ko sa akosi antachi bracket ni
o kono hye so say enye nko ana GFA president no efataw
ubetima di
others are doing clubs football omo ye clubs are o manage ball no ho amo different ideas on person omo ye Ghana football ni ye even though say me kan e bia de wo ye no ekwana so na onam de but udura no de si down e better cry say obehye wo ho ni monyam aduru ba bia you can boast off for your chest say me na me ye we now they see what dance person ko ni musa because you feel that onko na wo nyansa ni nyina kokko na nyansa no ebe pai na ho be chiro
food ya na pai
and you can feel what you there at least it should be enough for you nanka odi am before from nanka odi achire kra na wo ma advice e no ye better because all kono na ho ye hin kakra na ho ye even omo di wachi ne kra no ba me be president again na as what answer chedo
ade unko an nyansa
into no there for years I don't know but ha na me aduma 12 na ko
yanko final one answer na be contract extension in the house January Samba. What di nsem na chipa na ejefo sa story we so bi betuma kamu no krepa de akere wa hwe onima kan kra chewa later na beka de akere wo Baba Yara Sports Stadium no ebetumi aboka interclub competition because we manya message from BBN go start ni nzimi musao say na no minister by ukobi NSA boss by ukobi o say omu busa say BBN go start no ene Kotoko betumi aboyan ko de yanka no kro omu ngiro omu say ebeye enye ye what will be the next thing what the akire what the nsem na chi na no sheda busa NSA boss say how much do we need to get the stadium back to life and watch now so afi no mo come back no mo akoy odi asem na chi Baba Yara Sports Stadium
baby mamen kaze enra enwumre in fact almost at what train by 2:30 awia omo time soon park no so at enwumre 7:30 pm no mo go water so
amanzi sana was na ba na so mbedi afoforo
Frank Boy he say
na ba kwere na she we ba kwere na
maybe say omo ntimi nka I don't know ene
yeni hamatan mo
ene
tiare na we etwa she say
nim se meji obodi a former board chairman de man say o say obi a sheda pan no de aduru ade nso na ayesa because
we decide am so
nso topa na park timi hye die o say aduru no bi de gusi na me say o say poison on go use poison na me say
hwefie nwura na say fu o do ya na
minim what do mo de ya ade na amana yesi no
but say the way as she dey me na me ka say be a deliberate plan to get it
from boy kire say page ni die ohun say no enye hwe ensu na aka
Tom water so
nsuo paa o say o can say 800 something roughly is it 800k or 8 kg or something
normally a goose
800,000 kg roughly a gallon kwan o kan o de gusu sa continuously no be say nyankopon man nsuo nto gidi tinga mo water natural nsuo mo de nsuo mo de gusu ya enra me say mo start na no awia na fire service for ebi I started no nsuo gu ade nsuo mo water na no kwasem pa ne say no kwasem pa woman say park ne die on beti maye Kotoko bebo first round second round omon fam group stages omon fram so mo pa omon ko park sport stadium nanke young san cruise stadium no but asemo because okay say yebebo league na mpenfo ma yeto stadium no yeto mu 3 months
na
Kotoko boase na Kotoko ba ya enti 3 months ndi no de ye ya still Kotoko san ba biye na yebo ni wie no asan save sam
say just me enti say okay o de ye grass ni free man scoreboard na nya dwuma no ene
oh eno de say na make no say Asante bebe ye transfer de aba no kwase me wo me say
na ye bebo Confederations Cup Champions League no em say ye bo wie a week or 2 ni e ko bo
Asante bebo aka
qualify no ma so ade ko
sa pepe enti no kwase mpa ne say ye de omga so mo ya they can do it within 1 month ye day ni mo Kotoko akwakobo but no kwase mpa ne say Kotoko enya mfa mo group stages no but beyond that park ne say no the route to it NSC4 omo na de park ne koma sorry me modi ana mo say park no ana mo jiska they told us say part catch them PO part with here me chia o catch them say o ma sign MOU a da wo say park bibi say ya say ska no mo de be ango se hwe na park ne say ye ball league ne wie 12 June Kotoko GFA Cup it was clear enra Thursday no yam pofan kaka say unofficially the news say Kotoko be use park no so what were they waiting for Jen no more chance say on be park na at least pitch no cry na the main use na ni hia no at least why ho adwuma na ye bear in mind say Kotoko airborne Confederations Cup airborne Africa the benefit NSC stands to gain no beyond measure you can't compare it to any other thing intino okra there use that as a case study push it talk to people within powers no mom for so mom park because yes you can rent the stadium out no nyesika how many times na Shatawali and say Sakode beba Kumasi so about game about a program and when you say scan Sakode beba no you won't get it enti Kotoko qualify na so much FA Cup and omuji na this is your period musu benya sika bebre so you start negotiation start speaking around so bosia kra na ba kwakoba yes am I you can say aban product and I say aban jeopardy untim fan ko bosia but talk to people within power say this is idea me sika because Kotoko Africa you stand to gain almost 1 billion beyond that
omudika te stadium maintenance one and omutibiti be 2 billion too
exactly
and some deductions na ba
enti static okra na yasenka o start o ma ho pre on tem na yes stadium ni ye and san okra na se Kotoko be twere na okra na Kotoko fo mo twere ma yo
pressure mo let them ma yo
now san because you be benefit more you complain and say Kotoko ball league games munya 500 cities munya 1000 cities which is understandable because ball amam for me share but African dear no matter the club Kotoko ne kwa ko nko ade and any regional san Kotoko team no mo ya cup bia carry to that mo GD it is assured say Kotoko game now people will come to the stadium what were you waiting for any 3rd August yeah 12 August no more draw no near Saturday boy around the 19th to 26th September how can you get this pitch and the stadium in general to meet FIFA CAF omokati you say about game no
unim the second thing Kotoko ebo 19th no kwa no mko away second leg at home time na Sakode is way show no yes abre now
yes separate na Kotoko away no return
obenya second leg at home
yes
obia ye bo prelims
sure
why bon second leg no bo fie
because my upper edge
unya ntiti say na no mko hodu
kaja TV na komo buy ya
oba unim say oba ye tawe bi na nya wango bia e bia qualify but sa weekend na
yes
Sakode show no
yes
na ye bo show stadium nya say dana ye be bona na ye be hye nyoma
no ye born before that
e be je test micro testing mic 1 2 e check sound e check speakers kai say away team no dana as a sack motion sat done as a away team near training.
Okay, say when say Conference Cup, the most of times you're born on either Thursday or Fridays. Mostly near Champions League, no Saturday or Sunday.
Who drew group stages now? A unit the
Sundays in
Saturday or Friday
to Sunday.
Yes, it's a weekend no. Say I just said be a NSA for stadium as I read.
Oh, David, this is the way the Kotoko news.
Just on bomb pies of Kotoko and home first. So I be do sack program now Kotoko away.
But
Kotoko away. Now assume is the stadium cry available.
Yes, that's another question. Yes, I know say another question pa. And Pepe no question pa say NSA for nanga so mama they did not have matters because in a pressure about almost a month for come was one invited that pressure by
league Kabiru my video BCC.
Yes, it was greener than
that time now your league park it is then see ya your ball league you park na say me that's
even then you buy you know minister buy no na nshin say
then a minister buy me kai
I'm surprised.
What happened?
I was trying to speak to people there, but Obisa, among can say be a drone de gusto say I don't know.
Somebody must tell us how pitch you know
all of a sudden it me say
state.
I so say to
and so to.
Oh,
almost sprinklers now say no problem. But you say the NSA a contracting show from outside. Now see I'm at the stadium no Emma SS for no be
games
some culture you know first time
Asante there yes
yeah e dey ska kakra bai enti et say ya ba adwuma na onim say betuma ba adwuma na bia internet ma but the radio can work
sure
you betuma ba adwuma na e bia air conditioner ba ko nya adwuma the radio can work but your bad one microphones in your
the radio cannot function
the radio na sees and the basic thing I hear console in microphones it is a no ma ya man ka yo
yeah
stadium no say pitch ni wa
BBN one
fansa baba I say you Old Trafford yini bi scoreboard ni bi okọ VIP Madrid Santiago Bernabeu nkonya ni bi pitch ni wa see the basic thing I hear say babo inside green no any hobby
almost say minimum 12 weeks and a pitch in be come which shows that
6 weeks but mama no yeah
which shows how bad how poor park no pitch na ye see be 3 months and say am a park na green there e say park na say crowd
Kotoko ni Mediema last game Kotoko boy Kotoko Mediema no na ye first week of June
yeah
omo no the following week omo ko ball
Accra Lions
vision
vision show no mo san to score ball
what happened between that first week of June and this abreya pitch na the other side I tell for my motion the other side near green Kotoko ni yini dreams phone and then I say these are questions you must ask people.
That is why I make us say Pepe say obey school either GHS SHS na say yeah you don't wait for your word to come and tell you say dada mbese me ko SS and I say mbese me ko university because your responsibility over channel and you go finance ne credit start by say golden cake for say omoji omo nko no ehona no ahase na o make course I want to believe they did that. I'm very disappointed in them because maybe I do the chess of man.
Maybe say you other issues. I was stadium, but say you call now in Tanzania green. Be cranka. See, I told you to say the anetian. But at least green.
Yes.
It calls for some Felix Akranamode a year rampeso. Then we are thinking about Nkonyano, any scoreboard, any the NFL general. Now we and Tanzania yet. They did not
have matters. NSA for na am one year makra because said American me say what they stands to gain no. You can't get it from any other programs away. Yes, me see how many times na obenya programs on be Jessica to say the Kotoko African park ni yema enyema to full full crana at least almost 80% of the Babaya Sports Stadium ebema NSA stands to gain more than Bibia when you free Bibia
the whole season, you know.
You
and
more sense Africa game Babaya Sports Stadium. The last time Kotoko African was in 2021.
Yes.
And so this is another period that Kotoko said they can and why are because games be more share. Almost any new players come. This is an opportunity for NSA. Any Kotoko, most times African first round of film. Until we the yeah, from Munya, my ship, yeah, share, yeah, more first round. This time round, Nanasi Yanko group stages, Nanasi Yanko Africa. NSA will get no close to 1 billion or 2 billion. Says he can a best.
Oh, but we are not 200,000 money. Not Kotoko, so no more partners.
Says can Emma, and this more Jumana G or Monano Moya Juma.
Kotoko, no more partners. Okay, it's a timer. Yakobo, World Cup qualifier,
yeah,
playoff, no. FIFA can see here. Air conditioners.
Yeah, any
you hear TV.
High sense for customer money number. Yeah.
And nana posata omo jesani omo nyare bre mu free a koto anye kapreba am free. So you are partners and you know say your CAF Confederations Cup no baba era. At least the NSA will get over 200,000 Ghana cedis. Other maintenance works say mo ye nyina no. Size can bet mama say no. Mo ko first ka free aban akuku mu kwa na dia be.
Abra aban no kwesken ho. Aban no kwesken mo release no. When they went to Mesia, I'm so busy almost among far estimate number. No one minus in being Casano Monster Jumano. And also, because he's saying,
Amunya and my more exclusive view home. It's also man fan country, Pennyphobia, Aka Choppums, or say, Baya. On the mining companies in Lizzie together now. Almost see a new 15 to 20,000 capacity stadium.
People they say a Dutch asset, a Canadian American.
See, almost say, women from Roma Farmer. And Matthias is almost Sabi abanja padia yam fo bisi kana repair abanja padia there aiza kwanye tutu ne bia so wa ye ntino Accra road now the machine akosi say what you akabati be chew because public good ye nya ma
do Kotoko really need stadium as we speak now
but nko forces said the we na sia ye na dia nim gwase e ba ntino and it's 15-20,000 capacity na e Kotoko dia no money we mo wie da Kotoko ne house ne NS be ka so money hwe no stadium ni nyina be gu o
pepe ene de me no mo nya adwin yes Kotoko nya stadium enyi sisi e bia the next 10 years asem ene de Kotoko nya sika de ye nema bibiri but nya stadium asem there be ene
ye kwaba ye ram near the exclusives no more at the amount Kotoko has a full yen sa se free mamen ko Asante Kotoko na yanya juma no eno nti Kabiru Muhammad Kabiru yanya juma mami abranche de ten ade Samba Ndonkani Onial Gelbani Congo soldier fane to page ne so efa mame Asante Kotoko captain Krobia captain ay Samba Ndonkani Onial Gelbani Samba why di what French or English say so to me country no kra kra me sure say referees are next season a bedi Kotoko game when the captain has something to complain about or he what French or no but can't English or no three no kra ka what say what or a very sharp player now you mo bientina onimbo no boss an now contract extension issues around Samba Ndongani Asante Kotoko enimu say abranche de Samba started season here wawura the last season mu crop him how difficult it will be for them if Samba starts the season abra on extending the contract and for Asante Kotoko. So the discussion now is for Samba to sign a contract and my main fan to him say Asante Kotoko management at a 2-year contract extension of a 2+1 now quite 3 and a diama Samba Ndongani munteni 2+1 +1 year kada dai na saka Samba sign it ya na contract and dia kan etempa de Asante Kotoko pa now say Samba ebe extended deal no akwa gina enioma mienu titiri pa and Samba de akwa gina so first one sika the first one ejina suti triu pa how much Kotoko want to pay the new contractor wamo ede Emma Samba no how much Kotoko want to pay that is the first one Asante Kotoko in their books they feel that significantly wamo increase Samba esika no yie Asante Kotoko for wamo think mo madwiri mu no how much they are offering good enough they are offering something huge say Samba ebetiase no waje me pacho Samba camp no They are looking for more than what Kotoko has offered. Samba Ndongani camp. They are looking for more than what Kotoko offer currently. I will propose an Kotoko Ediamono. And here the first one. Second one. And it's Asante Kotoko. Samba camp no expect Kotoko edi some easy exit clauses. Easy exit clauses. Ebesha contract him say ne sa branch ne e bia or sign 2 ka ho na be ka 3 na e bia after 1 season deal be a banner deal ne ya. How easy and a buyer for him to leave Asante Kotoko. And yes, Kotoko be jani free amanako a jefu muntia sebli. Samba nka se ebia Kotoko be jana manako free. But ebia was signed 2 more years aka ne one no into or 3-year contract with Kotoko. If Samba wants to leave Kotoko and I say deal be banner ya, how easy will it be? Se Kotoko ebe jaino ama why is it a contract na ordinary baby for. These are the 2 main issues. But make my catch say somebody, you know, of all the players as Asante Kotoko contract extension, you know, somebody looks quite easier than Diakarina. Of all players are Asante Kotoko epese omo contract extension. Somebody, you know, and negotiations, you know, ekoye at the chain. Obi awaka biade. The discussions around it, and it looks positive. Somebody looking more positive than the others. It made me at when him say Samba contract baby ejina no. Ne mpanyifo no ne agency no ne management the airpiece kana kakra aka ho. Said the Kotoko edi aba no. Omumfa kakra enka. Again, they want assurance from Asante Kotoko. Say ekoba se deal biaba na deal no obi pesamba. Management should give them a certain assurance that yes, we are open for you to move ahead if the need be. We are open for that. These are the 2 main issues. Abrante de Samba Ndongani Unel Gilbani, the contract extension with Asante Kotoko Bian Komodino Edun Adam Diamano. Mame Abrante de Ade Pitamidu Aqua Miyanama Ba Urani Ade Camara. So for Pitamidu Aqua Amame Peter Amidu Aqua. Peter signed 3-year deal with Kotoko. Peter Amidu na 3 years and was signing here. 3 years no signing here no. Wabomu mienu Peter Amidu Aqua. Wabo 2 years. And aka 1 year. Yes, season we as the last season and a Peter Amidu Aqua Euroma Auburn. Now Kaisa Branche the 2 seasons in terms of Bono party when he's fit and available, he's a crucial member of the Kotoko team. Or not just a squad member, say bia a woman a bit tasty action kakra debi. O Bobby pa Amidu Aqua e Bobby. Eti or a player Asante Kotoko team no virtually they need him. He's part of the squad and he's been playing actively our squad no. And no Asante Kotoko company for the contract extension offer at the ama Peter Amidu Aqua. On the management steady and I hear say Peter Times are represented by Club African Consult. Yusuf Chipsa. Yes. Kotoko a former player, Yusuf Chipsa. And I represent Peter Amidu Aqua. Now Amidu Aqua of Free Park Academy buy on Park Academy and free a buy. Na and come on say Asante Kotoko the contract extension offer at the ama Peter Amidu Aqua. Wow, Benny be a friend Buzano. Se Kotoko, amano a 5-year contract extension offer. 5 years. And an apping cramo at the amano. So 5 years, no. Says ya Kaisa can 1. Aka 1. It was signing 5 years now. Ebemanaka 6 years. Now 6 years more contracted to the club. So he has a 5-year contract extension offer on his table now. as we speak at all. Mame Fatu as a Pitami Duakwa. And also, the management, I responded to contract extension as Asante at the Eman. Now, the NTA Kotoko management at the 5 years man, Mamin Trebun. Answer Bena Somwa. Only Peter Yana by was signed 3 years. Somwa about first year, and when your opportunity or South Vigo. Of course, South Vigo, almost at the Atum, so almost a year for 1 more year. The South Vigo so almost a year for 1 more year. It was able, but Oba and Somwa ever extending the contract. A departure one who was where is Benasumano. Benasumwa, as we speak, is in Spain. He plays for South Vigo. Now, South Vigo players are you promote 2 from U19. And they come say U23, no, a branch at the Benasumwa Ekaho. So when you say promotion, at the abandoning. Pitami Duakwa, a company say, as in fear numerous the other bracket doors or do. Thomas Asante management 5 years EDA as a doors or do. Sankebe to me, come me and who baby. But the thinking that went into taking this decision, I say, Peter no bet ma kosa loan na so mo eboibi. To the Pitami Duakwa, a crime on the direct contract loan. No, about 2 years in Pono assign 5 the amawa. Why stand 5? Aqua 6 are still a 4 years contracted to you, which is the normal thing. Clubs will be about young players or money. It clearly that is where the issue is that a branch general 5-year contract extension offer Kotoko Eddie Amano. The pato Pitami do Aqua Sikano. Ononso to say the Samba and Penfosi Sikano. Omonfa binka Pitami do Aqua. Agents they say Kotoko Sikano ewo form sebe ewo form. Enti Krobia empejam. Na asembi wa ne kedi o. To say China will be over China. Nebos me aketua so tum 30% to kura yemano. But ebi awfa Kabiru and nebos me aketua 200% to kura. Still the jira and mama example. I'm using 2 names. Say China edge 10,000 a month. Na utuna aketua by 30%. Next Obamano 13,000 a month. Kabiru Soje 1,000 a month. 200%. Obamano 2,000 a month. Even though the Kabiru are called 100%, but it is still 1,000 Abekanisikano. But the object 10,000, so the 30% to come was saying 3,000 Abekanisikano. Increment in Guagrasso chain. Still there, what to the pay more 1,000. And Pitami Duakwa, a company say Sabe. Nisikano de man Nissa. Almost Nisika Nissa. And a young one, Peter, Park Academy, Division 1 on. At the time I know joining Kotoko, he was coming in. Says, I have what is 8 years, 17. So he came in as a 16-year-old, very young. And at the time, no, Sika Kotoko offer at the man, no. Because he was a very young boy, at that time, Sika year. And they were about professional football 2 years. And our own new system. They are looking for salary, a wasro, and also a bako. Again, Pitami Duakwa, Esika Semono, apart from say, open and to Mozape, your friend incremental wage rise, incremental salary rise. Eti o extend there, first year, you have A, second year A plus, third year A plus plus, fourth year A plus plus plus, fifth year you have AA. That is something that a branch is a ibusa minim say what you say. And let me use figures so that we can understand. It was me extend my contract now. If you remember me 500 Ghana cedis. Pitami do akwase wate, but maybe I extend first year 500, second year I be 700, third year I be 900, fourth year I be 1,100. So incremental wage rise, automatic wage rise. Nyafena afiri bia so mabe negotiate. Ese ye automatic. That is another discussion around a branch and contract extension. And finally, Mpanyinfono ebusa for assured playing time, which of course a branch in Unya, but Yana de BMC, you want to make assurance double sure. Says a branch is signed 5 years, Ekahua. Never kind of 6 years at Kotoko. Playing time at the same. Etimadika Kacho said, Capito, somebody, you know, a more fool. But Amidu Aqua, the more than Kakra. Nyomano, Emuya than Kakra. 5 years, too much. They want incremental wage structure, automatic incremental wage structure. Then almost a salary yen tum. One more the playing time. Kotoko increase that but almost still muzantum. And afi also abusa about exit clause that assuming say my extended but do be bar. How easy will it be for me to move? And my friend to Peter Mido in the company, they are also praying, say, also body here. Na sika na one Pesebia Amidu Akana or Bano be the $800,000 to $1 million abano. Zekotoko so ready to sell. And that is the discussion. Wamo aye any baby Edru and mede a home seminal at the that is on Peter Amidu Aqua. Mame already at the Kamara Deban Muhammad Deban Kamara. Fano eto page so MMCCA. The chance a branch of the ade Muhammad Deban Kamara no. Ono anso eura the final year of the contract ma fee. The contract in 28th June, 28th July. And or started the second year. It is a contract with Kotoko. Ebewu 28th of July 2026. That is if he does not extend the deal. So I extended the deal now by the 28th of July 2026. Now the contract na abe because the contract no shall 28th July 2024 and 2 years. Ono so de more thing compared to Capito at the end. Where's more the Kamara de more than na Kamara de the mamu ya din na yesika sam yesika boy no e fa say ni agents no fa say oba fofo na kotoko shede nim no nti e bi at that time no negotiations around sikasem na kotoko empese o mo de sikakese baba but the need o mo se kotoko ahuna ni ye wabedem a kire de obetima ye enti omo pay around $5,000 a month. So Kotoko ready to $5,000 baba or you're ready to sign 3, 4, 5, 6 years for Kotoko. Kotoko propose an new $5,000 a month. There be. Kotoko propose an new $5,000 a month. Nemum Asante Kotoko first say kakra no mo de account no so eya ne sa. De mo de account na ye. There be a catch up the contract negotiations. What is good for you, the offerer, may not be good for the offeree, the audience. So the offer no ebe good for you based on who seek asem ne ade who to hwehwe bibia. But bia na me ameje no so me hwemu a there be ensure that ente said you be peno. So definitely there will be discussions around the table. There will be discussions around the table, but I can tell you, sir, Muhammad Kamara no ready, sir. Also on sign or sign name, or sign under says he can't make boss on say he's looking for around $5,000 a month, which is no joke, which is no small money. Around $5,000 a month, and no any baby sang kobono so eshe. So 3 players every new asem, and I'm dear mammy Kotoko midfielder. I will pray. Andrews in Timanu. Now Andrews in Timanu said you know ebesi na maso. Kotoko be announcement say Andrews in Timanu pra. Na diagnosis not just say anterior cruciate ligament injury. So he will go under the knife no. A check akra. But me no ka say said you know maso. Andrews Ntimanu ebe the last year of the contract signed 3 years. Wabo 2. The first season enye Kotoko Jan Kwaya one of them pom. But coach Prosper Nate Ogum had trust in him, maintained him. And in his second season, 3 top performers of Kotoko. Okao. Kotoko 3 top performers. Abrante did it in Timanu account. About 32 out of 34 games. Surprisingly, last season, 2 games of Messi against Basekeholi Stars. So Basekeholi Stars at home or Messi. Basekeholi Stars away or Messi. Ni nana were the 3 yellow cards or accumulated 3 yellow cards. Inti went to be and to also I know said yeah. Eno esi ekoye enso eno nti Abrante the last year of the contract and wakopra eyampa obetena fie 1 full season yamfa say season ebeboyi omobi season ebeboyi nyade obobi because he will be out for 9 months as was communicated by Kotoko, and here the maximum time it be less than that and so in 9 months na me sure say Ghana Premier League na wie na the contract na wu na Kotoko enya ne den should Kotoko extend we mi biem ade amamo mi busa wo Asante Kotoko emfa contract extension offer emfa the injured player and din ade Andrews Ntimanu ana anasa Kotoko forget it na Kotoko nhwedi nwie and the surgery there Kotoko na eso omoye omohwe ni wi na branch nko free na ne born na no players go free. These are the issues yet to ede amount cause go team no omo aka 1 year no contract abawie no bako essence baba yahaya ana Henry Kwame Ansu so aka no 1 year na the contract na abawie it is the question I busa say should Asante Kotoko Wamu offer contract extension, especially and for the injured Andrews Ntimanu because 1 year omobi back and 1 year. Say omo man contract extension because head you be free. Omo famano na on extend na for mo hwenu ya omo to aso bebo ana say Abrante no Asante Kotoko enyana na onko said esi etie no we Peter Amidu Aqua Edia and Baba Yadiano, Mabusamo. You think that Kotoko, Emma, Peter, Amidu Aqua, Abrante de Babaya, and Twasso, Emo and Famomo, and Afesono, Henry Kwame Ansu Aka ne 1 year, none a contract no, Abba a year and so we a players in the contract in some. Messi Pitamidu Aqua Diano and Pitamidu Aqua de Moya Dempa. Camara de Muya Dina Isika ope, but Capito de and yes, somebody there no easy. Say Asante Kotoko. Able to me, I don't know, I find agreement. Now or more atwaso and so at the freeway issues around Asante Kotoko player contract extension. Let's now say who interest be Mamin you.
Yeah, people that say, but before that, my man starting free in team injury, Oxe Asante Kotoko and start in injury process and so more shaman and what which something I meant to say. Why are they? What are they waiting for?
I think that is
it's
more to do with the player more than the club. So the club had made everything available, but I'm saying boy no optes or so traditional medicine kakra.
Saying injury 1st July 2025 say we're prayer.
Yes.
ACO. That was an official communication.
31 days after the announcement.
1 month. And a player and so or Jenny home say on surgery and also be a
no I opt for so be a bedroom. But who's in medical treatment, the patient has the final right. In medical treatment, so you can go to hospital. Now doctor diagnose you know catch I need to do this surgery. Now catch doctor no intimate she.
Inti and no number bosumi player and say on yes surgery no because
player no per se or pursue the traditional medicine. Management feels traditional medicine no you need timelines and you are a player who is so crucial to us. So we will take the bitter pill, go and pay a huge amount to scan on the surgery. We will pay, but I know the Arishimuso Muya Bosumi say no I recover. But because of it, my and I will be doing. I know you need timeline. Be I will be doing. Bet my na 2 years now. What? Bet my na 1 year now. Want to 2 years now. Want to. Enti a one issue no. Aqua and it is the reason. As you said 1 month ago, if I'm more than a month, 1st July.
Yeah.
An announcement the boss say obey surgery no. And basi ne surgery no emaso.
Kotoko should push player no. Na omane and Kamanentiasi, the dangers aligned to this. Just recently, Kote April the same thing.
Yeah.
Omashana man Horton.
Nyamia don Kote 3 weeks away from playing actively.
And Chenobe Satable ball. Before this management of Asante Kotoko, Nana Ponsantem, me player, Osman Ibrahim, Enya ACO Ibia, Omashano.
Yeah.
As to say, Obepe Budru and I say,
it's not going to any more chance Kinvisa no be pride, but on oil bona fide property. Kinvisa answer on one
Emma a branch and Yamian Fefi and kind of football no carry say. Intimenu a young player. What day they actually what demonstrate actually say the future near bright. But before Kotoko will do that medicals, which they are entitled to do it and they must do it no.
There's a must.
Among standing a contract in a manner.
Me bana wasan esi ono so biem e dia mame. Inti Kotoko so mo be surgery de e yenhye mo
pomu they should do it irrespective of acquiring interest say obey bidura na so. But before they will do it omon international one standing a contract either 2 or 1 omon fankan man.
Okay, because
you don't go and do surgery man metin for 6 months na obewie no from 6 months and kono betimi no ka bia din komo betimi ka jo say mento aso biem no akwaje. Don't forget Kotoko sign free contract no free agent
from
one share no be boy e man mo 3 years na was boss aka twitwedi aye say juama owie a wasantena fie 3 months or 6 months no be turn be kakra bi no also want to also no was not free
ye kan ya otifie o mo boy nyina
uchiane ka bosome
ya obaji pay
uchiane ka bosome enti uhwe no uwie na sad na tena play mu call brochiri akohwe no wasan betena o san wie a also want to also e bia na house e ma dane kodia ze kodia esan ko free no.
Who say Kodia the crowd here? Me fan say the benevolence of Togbe because
so pay branch na sem no so
ya na Kodia contract na wu but we decided so but has Mamali Lawali
yes
has ekohe Mamali Lawali
we no ko free
o hwe ni wie na branch run down the contract no sign free 2 other players bia me kai say mu nyina no has jom ko eko boka and one of the surgeries I hear Togbe spent close to 40,000 euros.
Yes ACL there
ye wie ya na branch na say on extended you know
ACL there most of times player so e bi to na say wan serious e wo ho a na the dia agora obetina fie ball mo bi debi na say be a lot of big players akwa enya bia omokra na medical doctors professionals ehwe omokra no anko ya ma omosa most of them anko yi
yeah
they make my body in the example where Mohamed Rabi Mohamed uko pray of France oman ye ni ye ema ono tifi wa ntima mo body bi
na anye ye bi momosuko
ACL die oye okoye bibidura bema on hwe football career no eno na say say kra
almost say hono you are not assured
debi
surgery there ya bie ya repair
mo nko ye na fan pipe techi me yemfa nko na wabusuafo ya konche ne yemfa pipe techi na ho to yi eno de yes eno kra no me catch you say baby I'm saying that professional doctor no kra na wako school na usua onim de no kra no nyame amfafia ma wa eno kra no wan ye ne ya etofa ho na bibidura unim the source of a drone or the baby count no nipa no baby unim ni background unim de na chi vampire bot techi ni em fountain play mu ni nko abrochi ni nko yema but Kotoko for standing the contract it shouldn't be say ko yema 6 months now Asante fie 7 months ni abosis na wie no Asante free ni aboka debi eno kra be no me kra ma player na ngasa on tiase no standing the contract omo yema na so omo plans on pa dia because omo po they will treat the player
and the
omo plans on be na boa they should extend the contract omo yan dia omo yema no nko free but omo yan dia they should sit down with the player, extend the contract, then I'm onko ye na nani no mebo because born no obone die e bia nsenka assuming say Kotoko sign 2 years ya they has 4 years or supporters in o kan want ya say 2 years e bia
we dey di matter but
think no
me ngwa na adwene o mitim na has mpanyimfo na te ho no me papa bought bread room. Oh, what dim papa in Facebook? Papa bought bread room. When I'm saying papa bought bread,
it is part of the game. Yeah,
oh, me young hammer.
Oh, bro, I'm a bro.
It is part of the game. Now, me and Asante be am catching over there. Men can't say me nyansa che, but me nyansa njem.
David.
I say be a baby over Konebia first degree and qualification, masters, PhD.
Bibi cry professors, but can't say now. Oh, John one, Yansan.
Action I would take in we want
some eka. And yes, you Yansan. Oh, Yansan.
2 years na play. First year and tank we in normally.
Yes.
To say some about this I train first year and go yema pamni. Say ka some about bia or tnanan next year peja.
And say first year and koye. Hamza is by in the first season koye. Last season and
second season and koye. Enti 2 year in contract negotiations, I think 2 years yeah.
To say a queer crown as a branch and also on Stania. Then be a farm. And to sign 3 or 4
on the team, no, Kotoko should extend.
Yes,
and then
1 or 2.
Branch on Tiasia Momonia surgery. Medical treatment. The patient is the final decision maker.
Convince the patient. Fanatin as to for money who the dangers align to Adian Wakoyano.
Also, I'm so much Nimobia. Unya AC, my man, a chairman and 1 ton of Bobo Abridgero.
And be any mamacron.
On Nimno. It was my minute Chesuma.
And a bosom on chassis and or train the unquaint way.
Seconosu a skies I could go to Kotoko for Unzabi
and you'll be in tune for some first canon.
Omutia receipt.
Baby. Omu be in
me want an upper grab as Omutia. Omunia who receipts be the other tour. Kotoko ya accounts are
audit. Now they are Cheso,
but how do you call unya receipt?
But no, as I say, Kotoko po mumpo on the shakran, but before you do that. I'm money standing a contract. Either one or two.
Fantastic.
Then again, I'm so excited. Se Kotoko said the contract extension among these players.
Pitami do aqua I day.
Omonyama akrano.
I dem say
they should agree with the player.
The agency no.
Say somebody like
agency say Oma to pay no by 100%. But na me change the 100% go and say then is ro ti opay no. Omo san so I say Kotoko nye incremental. Automatic incremental say this year ABA 3,000 next year no and that's about negotiations cry 4,000
based on the performance
based on your years
and they are mostly
based on years they say 2025 meje ABA 2,000 to 2026 I got 3,000 2027 I got 4,000 sir
you see
5 years na Kotoko propose the man
on the age 19 na me person Kotoko for yes I did man he's just 20 years 20 nkrunya
or 18 say
good
official
and the man of 5 years na say or you willing to sign with these conditions sir I'm not sure I don't know how much Kotoko pays him now
oh he said can you say fan to jaba you unsa no free division ever and he was coming as a 16-year-old it's in our form.
Yes,
and about 2 years you know,
and he's a professional player,
a professional or a big boy.
Yeah, no crown, nim to monocrown, minimum how much. I'm not sure. The cost will be about 5 times, 7 times. Good. Kotoko should do that because or a young player. When you sign a contract, even 3 or 4 years, Grandma Kotoko, they can sell him because the future is so bright. Or under 20, or saying a chance I talk about the under 23. Born or saying Bama Asante Kotoko or African. Just before that, on your deal free Germany Mountono.
Yeah.
I just say player will be a on your good scout man, extend the contract for him. Now on more. Kotoko should not let this case or your crowd also an age no a key factor. On your player, Lami Yama, no sir, Odi 16 years. And I made for the Barcelona the contract man or Motuna Ketchum Cassia. And man just number who a Barcelona team because Messi number 10 on your year and what but they have this belief in young boys say anymore Adema Spino he can do the same thing for Barcelona and on their mano. Kotoko should do that because age no form. Mano Sicano no matter say 5 times 7 bonus with him now give him the contract.
The issue ever come back to when they were signing him. Time of free park academy, but no free privilege. So about Kotoko.
This in the environment in Bobi Mopepe. But
still, also be about park academy.
Now
Kotoko at that time, no. If Kotoko had proposed the 5 years, then Kobe signed without
exactly.
But
exactly.
Say no, say I can't 1 year.
Yeah.
And the thinking is that as a national team player, but Makwamane.
Sure.
And tell number na benyane bargaining power. I think that's a Kotoko for young players now.
Young ones the contract in the 4 years, 5 years, not
5-7.
Just as Chelsea for
you.
If you do no the amount. 7 years no the amount.
Yes, and time and all ban. And I could talk as you have 5 on sign more to go sign. But then no more you know on sign 5 year doors to do. Yeah. But the man you need to be there be 2 years the more. And so you know say or sign 5 now. Ebiana sa contract na so mo anya bi no.
Wo anya bi.
Team bia be fa na okobo 2 year loan na. Yes, 1 more years. E wo mse be akoba still a player.
Yes, e say mo the same man. Among ne nka no ntia se vie num and 9 on
Camara pay $5,000 a month.
Among ton. Pebe young kind of great share them for. Kotoko will not get that huge amount of money in J player kabosomi. $5,000. $5,000 in 50,000 Ghana cedis.
Yeah, 500 million.
For calculation the ground times mami Said for 50 times 12 na mshadi CCA 12
a day 6 billion. Yeah, 600,000 a year.
Just only one player no.
One player.
I'm confess can no among ton so say no na chin so budget dia among ton.
E ho na ne dia na ko gina no ne dia ne e is kasem we willing say ko person sign 4 years but sikana na agency na e bo no e sa 5,000
which Kotoko enya e impossible omunya among ton. We debi among ton on tem say say na wo se wo gye dia na say ho na ogina na say ombo no ntie dia sell him out.
On pe ba ko meka Zizaro now.
Exactly. Turn in 10 5 times omunya 3 times kwa kunya. Kotoko. Omunya 3 times. Be the Chromia se player decided so be $3,000 ya. Omunya no Ghanaian team e bi ni ho.
But omo ya ben capito de no ya ben 3,000 kakra o somebody no but in Rui. But Kotoko aban ni mpa somebody no on negotiations ni difficult kra.
Debi.
Ni ono aka che na agent ne say agent Mrafom because he still wants to play
for Kotoko
for the club. But Kamara then the Ubisa say I'll play, but talk to my agent. Agent 5,000.
5,000 there. Debi. Kotoko will not get it. Debi. Kotoko enye sika chia pa 2,000. I no cry na doubt, but I'm betting my force chia 2,000.
Na say what is Kotoko team offer 2,500. There's what Jen Temu.
Kotoko man say
$2,500.
Asante Kotoko.
Yeah.
Munya Debi. Debi people munya. Na Kotoko team no prosper one no mucha 4,000 no bi anyi bi o. En kwa na history o. People munya say scan Debi.
Kotoko offer yi mukwala $4,000 no call no.
Sasa time ne die no more ton.
Omuduru 4,000.
No more ton. Sasa time ne die no more ton. Na go more ton. No manya scafio but so bet na se pa Chromia Debi. En say no bi enu say no more ton.
But 25 capital no be
25 ne die.
1,500.
No more tum.
And on 1,000 account sign 3 amount.
Any supporters no adwuma you.
As o moko park on. Makase na na pe kamono safu we mu na yeso mu chirechirem.
Because so cheap player cut 200 million 250 million bosomi.
250 bosomi.
250,000 bosomi.
And they want to do the same thing for the 2 players. The 2 players never cost 500 million.
Senior, say you mo be you fan 2,500 times 12. You hwade.
Anti ono so ne de no.
Pass captain just 7,000 or signing the contract no. Omo ka so betuma call 120 million. Last month or 70 million ama. Check him out.
It will be 3 billion.
3 billion. And we are samba.
1
year no.
Ya 1 million bet my 6 billion.
1 year no. Coach said the MT na Asante dia ono so je $4,000.
Kwa bute dia no.
Into we supporter na Asante dia you don't need to stay home.
As all your father sense so no
mama Chromia yan ka bo nche but o dey fan catch them say team na wo yan the least salary no kra no 7,000 Ghana cedis 7,000 the all from kra no and so mama me hwe bo ne dia onya sika you always run to your supporters your sponsors and you omo no monkasa if Kotoko has agreed to pay that amount in there somebody there pepe I've said it countless occasions onimbo ne boyi
yeah
don't let him go free. And money go free. Say, untimi interest kana pay agent na tono. Sana ye born ye money mum ye money go free. Na say obo bi na ano de entimentia. Enche money no 2 months. There be.
Ralph said you pe cry thank you.
And me dana say fa so bi ani so.
No, welcome.
We thank you na. My player no say player no profile. E chese wonyande.
We thank you na no.
No to transfer no so enye kra. Amone nkasa
2 deals
2,500 a year and Kotoko is willing to pay that money. Talk to your supporters. Say team no you are investing huge. Supporters should come to the stadium. Come and watch on Saturday. Anything for na mo Kotoko ye.
Omo
te omu chiese sika we na say still omu ntimi mu yusu baba ya dia.
Yusu enye ye. last season ade ba kwa amwa Kotoko the same thing almost start league no oboase no the attendance na vi no mo lose out said you must see recruitment last season no say almost start obaba era nka we dey so man start akra ne dey o for bus akwa ball Sunday ade che Monday
team na nkasa besa boka team no boka
ene manoma no emwa obia
ene nka no mo hwe ball ne kesiste se dey ka Kotoko no kumasi a kumasi ne kura no kwasem pa se samanfo tombo tuma twesika ne kura na wo fam kakra o gisa samanfo totomo mo Africa no
Africa bia ya cheche
just samanfo toto samanfo be twia pa no kura dentin e ko yan dia
close to 10,000 sana
e ko yan kan na se nipa na fa transport no 200 cities in and out obese di one be take it 50 cities 70 cities ma entin kan do babaka omoboka ne kwasem no say in some miensa Kotoko should extend the contract for somebody if they are willing to pay $2,500. Talk to your supporters, let them know a car more bono players no normal measure boni bi again in team what's the name Peter Midu Aqua among international kasa no send 5 years there enough for player no sikano omunchia mano because age wanafa Kotoko will get a huge money so boboni ye nko dia anu anu but Kamara na die say 5 times no gina dia omonton
ndio mama no
omonton in team menu omon send the contract man no mo hwe no sa pepe
no mo nkyere boy ne say o ye surgery no
e be dudro ne amua
oh ya na be
we nyam send e afa ACL go and read the meaning of ACL the dangers associated with it na man for ntia se enye nsem buo ni na buo
nsem buo ye okọ ahembobo ano a Alaji AC Milan urano
obeye
on the twema me the see so in fact me call doctor o e ko fa noche and I recommend ma me say
kon ho
o mo be share POP there menti pains ntinya ya but if I can endure pain there is somebody I'll be my perfect and ama because POP the bi o a ye be yi no
so say bi kwa na aka o
na anti
yeah
but bonus is but anti
sure
but we there and papa me call chechim che me say obeye the ama me me ne o ka say no aka house aka say bi no ma chekire me o ma yire me so pepe me ma o sa nya sa ada o wie ye na o chekire ye no de sha de no so kona ko dim bibi ago na aba na yi a
be san yi ni bi
san budi ashama na da bi na me ho na player bi a no boys good wa man 4 months to heal or not say broken bone and normally broken bone the doctors will even tell you say okoya bi do na ye na player na ne ho nto no ko bom fichire Sunday special oba no ka just me bu na mza di sie ni because wa mana ko chia
AC on the enye bidressem
many am ka boy my friend has a sign we were a wonder kid 16-year-old Zaid Suraj 16-year-old Zaid Suraj
Obiano no
or cheetah na yesi akwada no ball pa de ball omo din koma kwachi cheetah for no say kwada we akrom pezo mo ko Europe ti on pezo mu plan has what the mark kwada no say what is the plan if really has yan say ti say the aboaso Messi ekwo no Sani Bobi if that is the plan then on be release yes even though has akore ni mo deal no they want to keep him on be cheetah cap enche agency free we ase be bia baby na bi omo dia kra no akonti has de no we any new dia kan de he say coach after playing the friendly game on the management at Tranfers say players na or select him emu 5 omo nya ho adwuma ma no abema has Tranfers no akwakosi abekwakosi
omo justice you can say justify
omo wi omo ya trials
yeah man for say justify
it justify your inclusion for omo fa be 11 omo ya trials no so far no emu 5 very impressive coach no so man announce ayi dada 4 dada
yeah
goalkeeper ne de no na say there in fact class no mum open up ma supporters ne chance say e scout agbesi de no say na enye 250 million na 2.5 billion signing on fee no
yeah
say what so 50,000 200,000 and ne salary ni mum na has advance yi pa initially no obusa 15,000 o makama has alpha no 7,000 now o man 8,000 deal no ebe concluded but or get 200,000 as signing on fee omo wie agbesi be ka 4 no na say wonya 5
yeah
no mo the 5 we be ka na 10
yeah
tinano na yi kasa say omo nto play bibi ti say you be no
strategic signings no more
but still omo de no be do 10
so 10 ebia Omahwehwe mu say hane hanu munye hia eno manya shim ti no strategic signings
but strikers na ye kan mayo pass and for top striker
they won't be my so Kwabena Usu but
Machichim Kwabena I don't want people to get angry with him onye 20 goal a season striker onye 15 goals obesha 10 7 obesha 8 obesha 7 obesha assist but obebo chances a good baby but overall play no ya o be mark no on fans so babaji ball middle the one thing who try on top from no create chances no eti Kwabena Usu will not solve how to folks scoring problems there be
nzenga house of folk na esen komo ye ne ma Kotoko ye eni ma aduana start say house na esen komo start ye
on the aduana for no a plan atapoku akotra bro cha plan so be league no
house of folk 4 seasons no money league
and trade the aduana ye mesak every year was of mesaka you are short of goals
sure
wafa Gregory Obenseche
Jemfi Kamara
wafa Charles Jemfi Kamara or the balance ebe team or the creativity ba wafa
no na ye born
wo makọ yi vision akofa boy bi no one ayi o say capito na bo ayi o midfielder number 8 eti aduana for clear intent
sana team there big team there house of folk
abra so be shock you bia o share 3 last season but Frank
vision player no
oh
okay
o share 3 goals last season but say the man share 3 no nya fi no be chichim but season yi the shots here
sana yin na pen house of folk
the numbers
house of folk yes omo hia players omo team players omo bobo no ye try and tested supporters benya umetimi do mo say mo say park ne ekono this and that wo on be goals na maye but say omo feel say these young players be bo omo so be it has folk 4 years omo nye league and they say omo dadwe no mo ye ho adwuma yi but what
the anam ya supporters na attitude na omadwom so ye journalist na okaza sem pecheze wo ta panyini bi na omo didu atame ndiaze
mfie nan onye league na say oh yes signings na say
ye dwuma yi
we mu na be sensan no dia fine yes obi nim wachina sem ebia these players will shock us it is but at least onya players here omo din omo nim ball ne bo a eno kra na timi ton team ne ma e ma e de hutu opponent ne so ma at least offer house of folk team na ene Kotoko na omkobo president cab na mu say Benjamin Asabi na obi aje ball no bo shop because akono dem ndi omum say
ayi tiem kire mun shutu
sapepepe enti offer team no no hwe house of folk list na we asimesi wo bentin wo be shin kran kakra but offer na o free fan you say of body 16 years of cheater we you say Kotoko rejected or call dreams and yi
and the house one be some impressive say
ancient crimes but o kan amomfa nti no ye mfa ne sa no obi de message be by say ni e kan say player be indiscipline na so obema resource grana e say o insist no team no ye comparison say obi anu amu ade a ball no boko nim ewiase abrabo no umu ade a onkyara nko nim sa etiase player be anu a team wo mu na say omo emu ade wo mu a emu amatim nko so I even said say so obi mu ade a wan hwa obetimi the influence grama other opponent no ne colleagues na ma asai wo team no but so omo resource na try and manage the player better obi nka say obi mu ade wo team ma na international enya sa na tie omu ade no Pemisia obetima amanu subana yi kama ha place na aka no
so wantimi ayempam no je Sancho besi ne man you from pam no omo de ne ko Chelsea ko gi 15 million pounds wo mo san say wa beba no 42 million pounds omo nka say ya pam no so wonko
Nicholas Jackson kra na Chelsea for usu hwebo omo de ato
Chelsea for 100 million pounds
we wa kwa we de na so be ma resource wa
chances we pa o mpenso Chelsea for 100 80 yes players no player no emu ade player no say but ye asem ne say yanka so bi mu ade chinchi afa no bobo no but enko pam no say and into what permanent you also
what permanent so
there be that's a little Said
Pepe Suarez
BBI fine
BBI come
fantastic now matches baswana
and the match am bas na me aduma out na game bebas
so far about 2 games the Said Kovacic talent hunt the 2 games and so far about right and 2 games in the results no fama me first game na
Akutiala Ewini against Sabonzongo by 1-0.
Akutiala is out. And then worship. I want you to say
opening ceremony game. No.
Yeah.
And on Friday, Abu share Swansea
for the other chim.
And easy.
China Monday first game.
Yami Aduma China Monday. Dichem versus Asim.
What a game.
first game
de chamsoni asim
and a second game Ashtown when you brim.
Wow, Kenya sia brim ni Ashtown. Na yalwa for by and I say
for me on Tuesday.
Ti yalwa ka ho. Okay, nyasa dia ka meka say asim team no. Obo wana yalwa zongo for no fra because e won mo fa Fantinu town ni
asim ka ho na yalwa nso ka ho.
Oh, that's good. It's Monday you about 2 games. Time near time by
10 a.m. First game
10 a.m.
Now 12 p.m. Second game.
And games in Basso Akotiala School Park and so on. None of them we Juma final touches to the field. BBR course or 80 Yamiatuma tomorrow 2 games and huge games in Basso Yamiad Wachanano 80 Pacho Anopa Nondu Udro Nondu Yabinia heavy Tibrantem Yazabe drew 10 Peppa na Oyama na Ababishibi na 12 second game no. And so to me abaso Akotiala School Park and so energy no baso we the 4th edition fourth edition
talent watch.
Yes, Kovasi Talent Watch, the 4th edition and baso yenya say 2 games but Abwabone Asante score line there still as Asante for the chichim.
Enye you omo castle platform no so almost second game will be abesi omonka.
Obi abeti omonka.
Almost second game will be abeti.
But almost had them cry bank of we twa for so.
Oh dear. Almost second game will be abeti. And Pepe Suarez, unim say ABH Suarez.
Yeah.
Abdulhayu Suarez.
Yeah.
Tournament no wama Matias say or see the free fee. Referee bia obaba bedi ball no bia no so no be fa ho ka
on betua ho ka
so betua ho
fantastic
so cover referee fee ni na de amaye so be bia Abdulhayi obi an cha so nkwenkwen fama no Abdul Basid Mahmoud Pepe Onipa Abdul Basid Mahmoud
Basid e ma menchia no Basit menene won komo Abdul Basit
ka cho sem de ne beba
menene won komo serious pa
ka cho sem de Basit beba
oh a fantastic person and
super
oh support no de e man ye ni je ho pa onkoso no nkurukuram sa onkura Said Musa ye dana se pa
Alhaji Daoud Mohammed Akani
Alhaji
Daoud
Mohammed Akani
ukozongwa onne serkin adini
okay
na se o ye kremoni na wozongwa o shenase
o sarikino no okay
ono so se e betene nka
fantastic
and baba alhamdulillah e United States of America enura mini baba kasai o sinyame aduma on Monday baba alhamdulillah o sinyuma ni na betum
baba be si form fantastic
last one Sheikh Mubarak unim say Sheikh be last 2 seasons so say last 3 seasons unim say na Akutiala School Park na ni go post net
okay on the night ne buy no fantastic
and this year so Sheikh Mubarak can make sure say t-shirt na who say me share na me ba no
official t-shirts no
Sheikh Mubarak ne fa
oh ya dana se
so Sheikh the day in day out and say likely say final game no cap na de be ma winner no Sheikh Mubarak on the fa bibia
on the baba fantastic ya dana
so Pepe Suarez the cover the talent toward there PPI come
konin ya dasi eti ya ba homa no so 0322498035 0322498035 0243114497 hello good evening.
Hello, good evening, Great Pepe.
Yes, I'll tell you about Yagazafri.
Great Pepe, your family Maldini because every kwam.
I didn't batch with you.
Great Pepe, the American say, Kotoko supporters, yes,